in this world of darkness, some might say.
I picked up the magazine with the most colorful colors, and I'm just kind of reading it.
No, but what happened before that? Like,
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
I remember we like broke into a place, the warehouse, found a trap door with nothing in it. Bonnie's character, whose name is I think no, Katie's and Molly. Bonnie is Tamina, and
Katie is Molly.
she did some sick blood magic, and she saw what happened, and she's like, "Well, what the fuck?" And then I called my sire, and then she was like, I told her some stuff that I shouldn't have told her, but you know that's how it be sometimes.
It do.
Then after that, we yelled at me for a little bit. I talked to Derek.
True.
Then after that, we tried to comfort our other boy Steven. I don't know what else Steven did. I know Steven did some more stuff, but try to comfort our boy Steven.
I can't say.
Then Keith was like shirtless in like the middle of the room or something. Like in real life, this has nothing to do with vampire. Just in real life.
It gets warm in our house. You can't blame me
fair.
for that one.
That's fair. I was at your house. It did get pretty warm, I think.
It gets very warm.
That's fair. I get that. I'm like shirtless right now. It's warm in my house. I feel it. But and after that, Steven got a summons, and we all played Uno in the back while we went to the place. He had to give away his Amazon car. I hope those people still get their stuff, even if they do throw his van in like the middle of the ocean or something.
Oh shit, that's right, huh?
Yeah. And now we're at the Elysium, and we're just chilling here. I meant to use XP. I'll do it next session. Fuck.
That's okay. You don't have to use XP if you don't want to.
That's
Hold
true.
on,
Like
I recommend you use it, though.
there's nothing that says you don't that you have to use XP.
Yeah, don't be like me. Hold on to what was it, 28 of it.
I
That's
have
about where I'm from.
I have like 8 points left that I haven't spent.
I got a lot.
That I'm gonna put into Protean so I can take less damage.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad
It's
thing
not.
to put it in.
It's a really good one, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. I have a sync tube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would love
Yes.
that.
Going
Very
in
exciting.
Penarol.
Hi, Derek.
Hello, how are you?
Eric, you're here.
I'm here. I'm here.
He's been here the whole time.
I've been here a minute. I
He's been
just
here a minute,
been
He
trying to
came
be
in at the
quiet.
tail end of the hentai conversation.
yeah.
I heard a lot of it.
He chose to ignore it. But you know what? Fair, friend.
I
fair.
listened to all of it. I was very intrigued, to be fair.
It was a
Excellent.
good conversation.
I've watched
Ooh.
all seasons of Bible Black.
Okay, that was random. Was that
Was
random?
that in the recording?
Yeah.
The later seasons were shit.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The
Okay.
recording's been going for like almost 4 minutes now.
Oh.
So
Definitely in the recording then.
I just...
Yeah, don't watch the end of Bible Black, just the beginning. You're good.
Okay.
I've never even heard of it, so
I heard
Bless
it's
your
got
heart.
good plot.
it's got what?
You got very good plot. Very good plot. So much plot.
It's got good plot.
The
Is
plot.
it plot that's tits or like plot?
It's
for
something.
for
It's
hentai, it's
something.
plot.
Oh,
Honestly.
You know what? Like, you ever
Hentai,
see like a
that's what I needed to know.
right? You ever see like a train wreck before, and you just can't look away from it, even though it's like awful?
Well, yeah.
That's what it was like.
Oh, that's a roughie.
He should change his name to Prince Hugh DuPont. But anyway,
Let's play some vampires, guys.
we're playing vampires. Yeah. So you guys are at the Ivory Tower. You guys are kind of all hanging out in the lobby, except for Steven, who has gone up into the elevator because he has a meeting with Hugh DuPont. So, Steven.
No.
No?
No.
No, I mean you can turn around. You can leave. You don't have to go to this meeting. Nothing says that you have to go to this meeting.
Except for if he comes
It's
down that
implied
elevator
you.
saying I
It's
can't, and then
implied that
push
you
him back
have to
in.
go. Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, sure.
You
Okay.
the elevator doors open, and do you know about where his office is?
Yeah, I've been there 3 times.
Yeah. Do you walk to his office?
I knock.
Do you knock? Okay.
Yeah.
He says, he'll say, actually, I think the door's open, so he would see you. He wouldn't close it if he knew you were coming. I think.
I still knock. Like, let him know I'm here.
Yep. And he looks over. Says, Mr. Sayed, please come in.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. And he kind of gestures to one of the chairs. Says, so, how have your 2 weeks been?
Could have been a lot better, but given the circumstances, decent.
Steven, would you, for me... Actually, I would say, how is Steven, like... How does he look right now? Is he, like, together? Is he kind of anxious?
Anxious, for sure.
Okay. Then I will... Yeah, I will say that it's kind of easy, and, you know, Hugh kind of picks up on that. He's... You look nervous. Are you nervous?
Right. Yeah. To be honest, yes.
I'm really sorry to hear that. You know, like, I don't want that for us, right? And he kind of gestures, you know, you and him. I wouldn't want being called up to my office up here to feel like a punishment to you. You know, it shouldn't feel like this. And I want to apologize for that. I do want to kind of let you know, though, I'll have to be honest with you. I was really hoping you would have followed through with orders. Can I ask what kind of had you hesitate there?
Sorry, you cut out for me.
Why did you hesitate to follow through with the orders? What changed your mind?
All in all, this guy was he was an honest, innocent man, and that's about it. Honestly, sure he knew stuff he shouldn't, but he kept it to himself. Didn't tell anyone. Didn't notify anyone.
He told you.
Yeah.
But you do understand why we had to kill him, yeah? You do understand why this had to happen.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why?
Cause all those stuck up bitches. No. No, Rowan, if a kind knew about us, it would most likely 99% of it get out, and then our massacre to be blown, and then it will jeopardize all of us. At least in that aspect.
Very good. Do you by chance, Stephen, remember what I had told your coterie and the other Marischal when you first arrived here?
Steven does, Keith does not.
Okay. So basically he said that because of the state of this city, any masquerade breaches will be, taken care of with extreme prejudice.
Oh.
Mr. Say, I'm sorry it had to be that way. I do want to know, though, I sort of want to pick your mind here. Stephen, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh,
Do you see yourself in a position of power? Do you see yourself surrounded by people you can trust? How do you see yourself in 5 years?
well, at first it was all about the position of power, but considering how much I've been picking up, it's changed a little bit. Probably in 5 years, I'd rather see myself around people who can trust me more than anything.
He kind of nods along with that. Stephen, I want to be honest with you here. Had you followed through with the orders I had given you, I had half of mine to recommend that Miss Sylvia make you her steward, or a Myrmidon, or her Myrmidon, or her whip. Honestly, whatever you had preferred.
Oh no, I don't know what any of that is. They sound kinky though, but okay.
I was gonna say, does Stephen look kind of like confused at that? Because I mean, he will.
Yeah, he
Basically, I would have wanted you to be her assistant or her guard, something to keep her out of trouble, to help her. You would have had a position of power. Tell me, Stephen, do you have any other haven besides the property that we gave you, that was gifted to you in your coterie?
It was actually the truck that I turned over to you.
A truck. I would have thought to give you something else, because honestly, I need people who I can trust. That I got distracted by.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Why is everyone cringing at that? Come on,
No,
man. You guys don't
No,
know.
he's a venture. He's just like, oh.
I need people that I can trust, that I know who are going to do a good job. And honestly, I was honestly very impressed that you came up here with this masquerade breach, told me about it, and then you said that you would handle it. I was less impressed when Miss Sylvia got off the phone with you and she ended up begging for some kind of leeway here. So unfortunately, in situations like that, I can't grab leeway. And I thought I made it very clear that in that situation, I would not be able to grant leeway. I will say, though, if you have one thing, it is a sire that cares about you and wants to see you succeed.
I forgive me for speaking out of turn, but it's not that she wanted to do it, she wanted me to carry it out. I used a boon to basically force her to find another way. So it's not her fault.
And she understands that. She understands that, and I understand that. She went a little above and beyond the Call of Duty for that one. So I will say she doesn't want to see you hurt. And I think had I had a sire that was half as caring, I would be about as soft. Steven, I just want to let you know that this is sort of the second time now that she has covered for you. Steven, do you know how to play baseball? Do you know about baseball?
Yeah,
Do you know what happens at 3 strikes?
I'm out.
And she'll be out as well. And I don't want to do that. I don't have a replacement for her as a Primogen. I'm afraid that Miss Tirani and Mr. Khmer would be going without representation if you two were to disappear. And I know we don't want that. That is what I want for you all. And honestly, I enjoy Miss Sylvia on the council, the Primogen Council. The next time that you mess up, even though you are technically not her sire, or she is not you are not her responsibility anymore, it will be both of you. Do I make that clear?
Yeah. 3 strikes, I'm out.
So, when I say jump, what do you do?
Say how high.
No, you jump.
No, well, I ask how high, but yeah.
I don't care how high you jump. Your Miss Sylvia will be waiting in your car or in your Amazon van. You're dismissed.
Okay. Thank you.
Close the door on your way out.
Will do. I'll go to my Amazon truck, wherever the hell that is.
Yeah, you run downstairs.
Yeah.
You head down the elevator, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I think would it be faster to go down the steps?
Yeah, I mean you can go down the steps if you want.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Are you just gonna leave us in the lobby?
Isn't the lobby downstairs?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to
He
pass you
somehow
guys
finds a-
anyway.
He somehow finds a way past us.
Well, you never know. It's Keith.
I'm not the one who made this road, okay? If Leah decided to put steps that circumvents the
Actually,
the lobby,
now that I think of it, there would there be steps? Would that feels like a security risk, but like also that feels like a fire risk if I don't have them.
Right. But you
Can he-
really
Can he
care.
overpower like the fire marshal and stuff like that with his vampire powers?
Maybe.
Wow.
as
No,
long as
he's
there are
no.
fire
They're
exit on the
definitely
outside.
Mhm.
they're definitely stairs, but it's one of those things like it would take a it would take a minor miracle to open up the door from, to get
Mhm.
into them. You can get out
That's fair.
fine, but to get
That's-
in is it's also a fire hazard, but Though I
Yeah,
think
okay.
actually firemen actually use the elevator. But anyway.
And I would use the
Yeah.
elevator if I was a fireman. I'm not walking all those steps.
Yeah, that was a tangent. I'm sorry, but you go down the stairs, Stephen, and you actually exit into the lobby.
Okay.
Down in the lobby, you do see all of your coterie sitting, I'm guessing, reading old magazines. Lots of Vogue, lots of Harper's Bazaar. And then you do see Zelda is still at the front desk. She's just kind of quietly tip-tapping away.
I'm back. I need to go to my van though.
Okay.
Sure.
Currently Amelia's waiting for me there, and I don't like the sound of how Prince Hugh DuPont said it. So I'm gonna.
Mr. Sayet,
Yes.
are you saying that are you done here?
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody, I was gonna say, everybody, you see Zelda kind of walk up. You don't hear it, so Steven, she kind of just appears behind you.
I wince as he's saying
I'm
what
dead.
he's saying.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? Here's my. Okay.
I
Snaps.
I don't
Hold
even
on,
know
hold
how
on.
I'd save this, to be honest with you, man.
Well, I just said that.
Hold on. Let's go.
Whatever.
They asked that. I was gonna say, Mr. Sayed, Hugh DuPont has actually asked me to escort the group of you down to your Amazon van. Unfortunately, the valet will not be able to take it back up, but you may drive it out of the garage.
Okay.
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 All right.
I'm not saying anything. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what's
you-
wrong with the men in our coterie, but shh.
We just feel like being verbal, like affirming what you
Okay.
say. Like, okay.
You know
Hey,
what?
Armani's a black man. He go say shit.
Yo, tell him
Fair.
Armani.
And
Okay.
I'm just an idiot, so.
I'm just here.
We have
I'm just a girl.
we have a coterie of
Thank you.
himbos. That's my conclusion.
We do, and I love it.
Yeah, so Zelda will just if you would please, and she kind of she sets a little placard out on the desk that says we'll be back shortly,
Okay.
and she will lead you all down into the garage.
Girish.
We follow her to the garage.
We
Negate.
And she actually, I think you know what it is. You know what it is. She goes up to the stairwell and she punches in a key code.
Okay.
And the doors open. She kind of has you guys go down, and you end up in the underground garage, and she shows you to where the valet has parked the Amazon van, and she says, if you need anything else, you can either contact River or you can come to us directly and we will set up another meeting. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And she will head back upstairs.
I wave.
She does not wave back.
It's fine.
Everybody's just like, please no, just let her go.
Well, get in your truck, man.
Yeah, it's
Is
time to
she
go.
like crucified in the truck or something?
Maybe.
Please
That's
trust
what I'm
me out
thinking.
more.
I take a step back in case there's like a bomb in the truck. Like, I don't know. We all got escorted down here, and then she's like, "You're all near the
Go ahead
truck."
and
Great.
make a wits intelligence check on that one.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Let's all
Sure.
wits. Where's
Okay.
Wits intelligence check on that one.
a wits intelligence? All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. 3. 3. I use all my brain power.
Hang on, I gotta
I'm
find
gonna
it.
willpower this shit because I don't want to get blown up.
Oh,
Please
wits
don't.
intelligence.
please don't willpower this shit. This is a meme roll.
Oh, okay.
She was doing it for my dumb self, but
Oh no!
there's no way to be still fail
There's
this.
definitely a bomb
There's no
here.
way to be still fail this.
No, this is a meme roll. I'm not gonna make you she'll fail this. This is a This
I'll
is
be
a
honest,
full-
Ollie
this
would
is
have just
a-
gotten into the back of the van.
Well, hold
Yeah,
on,
this
just
is
give
a-
me, give me.
this is a roll for my chuckles, for my yokes.
Yeah.
Should have gone to the Navy. This is stupid.
Should have joined the Navy.
War would have been less stressful.
Okay.
Let's go,
Okay.
guys. I gotta eat.
Well, I'm gonna just. Can you?
Are
Can
you good?
everyone just
You
give
good?
me a? Yeah, can everyone just give me a sec?
Sure.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time.
No, he thinks
He,
he's talking to
it
us.
wasn't so bad.
You mean
yeah.
in game or out of game?
In game? Wait, who's this? Who's talking?
No,
It was- it was
when
Leah.
you said, "Hey, can you give me a sec?" I'm just like, "Wait, does he mean in game or out of
Yeah,
game?"
is that in character or out of character?
It was
It was in character. Steven wants a minute
Okay.
to check
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
She's missing her
I'm gonna
eyeballs.
I was gonna say it's. I mean, has everyone rolled that wants to roll here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got 3.
I got 3.
Yeah, I think with a 1 or above, you do
The one
realize that if there's a bomb in this car underneath the ivory tower, it probably wouldn't be great if it went off.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That
Look,
could draw attention.
to be real with you, Tamina is quietly panicking. So
No,
yeah,
it's fine.
panicking.
Um,
You're panicking.
Steven,
I
you go in
understand.
and you go and investigate your truck.
Yeah.
Your van. You go up and at first kind of glance, you don't notice like anybody else in like the passenger side seat. You do kind of notice though in the back. I'm guessing you do open up kind of the back, right?
Mhm.
There is something there that wasn't there before, and that is a body bag, which is zipped up.
Want me to open it?
No, don't you
Ollie's
fucking
like
dare.
around the corner.
Ollie's like, I don't want to give him a minute. Everything okay, Steven?
We good? We good back there?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go up and slowly open the bag.
Slowly open the bag. Okay,
Yeah.
so as you open the bag, what you see is something absolutely kind of grotesque. You think it's Amelia. It could possibly be Amelia, but it's very hard because most of her skin has been melted off.
Yeah.
Yikes.
There is no hair. She obviously is very naked. Because whatever was on her before has probably disintegrated from what you can tell. She kind of has these sores and these burns around her whole body. Even parts of her skin has kind of melted and fused. And kind of the thing that's kind of keeping her in place and, not, you know about vampires. When they're staked, they can't really do anything, that they are very much aware of what is going on around them. And you do see a wooden stake through her chest. But she is kind of covered in these, they look like burns. It looks incredibly painful, and her skin is melted.
Now, was she set on fire, or is this the sun?
Make an intelligence medicine check, or medicine intelligence.
Tell it. Ah. Roll well, please. Oh. Look at that.
It's a little hard to tell. It's a little hard to tell. They look excruciating.
I'm gonna. Hey, Molly.
Yeah?
Can you come and look at this, please?
Yeah. And she probably like steps up, looks over his shoulder. I imagine Molly doesn't even flinch.
That feels right. That feels right.
Yeah, she
Bitch,
just
I've seen dead people before.
Yeah.
yeah, all the time. What would you like me to roll? I would like to just like do like a basic investigation, see if I can like, you know, kindred, kind, like who is this person, what happened, that kind of thing.
Go ahead and give me intelligence medicine check. Medicine intelligence check.
Would
Ooh,
this
hang
be
on.
useful in this investigation?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
Could I argue investigation instead of medicine?
I would say it has more to do with anatomy,
That's
so
fair.
it would probably be more medicine.
3.
I could give you. I was gonna say I can give you science, maybe.
Hang on. I don't remember. Let me see.
Wait a minute. I have a
Science.
thingy for human biology for science.
I have one in science
Oh,
and it's biology.
Oh shit! Go ahead and
So I guess we
re-roll
both
those.
can.
Yeah, go ahead and
Sci-
re-roll those.
Science intelligence, correct?
I'll
Go
look
ahead.
up. I'd rather just take my first roll, but it's fine. I will roll power. Okay, hang on.
Hey, there you go. 4 out of 2 this time.
2d10. 2 out of 2. So I think between the two of us, we figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You guys are able to figure out that, Molly, you've met Amelia before. Like it's hard to make out. She's a little bit disfigured, but you can kind of like her. I would say you'd be able to identify her that way. And I think both you, Molly and Steven, would be able to kind of tell that these are acid burns.
Ow. Well,
Will that permanently disfigure her, even with our healing?
I don't think so. DM, would it? I feel like probably not.
Go.
but-
If you want to know for sure, go ahead and make an intelligence occult check.
Can I
Yeah,
also
especially
do
in
that?
Kindred. Yeah.
Can I
Intelligence.
also?
I have 3 dots in occult. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
I have 1!
4.
4.
Me and Tamina rocking it.
1.
Hey.
You Steven, you unfortunately don't really get anything from that one. This is a little, you kind of see her and you panic a bit, but
That's fair.
Tamina and Molly, you guys would know that vampires are pretty resilient. They're able to pretty much bounce back from about anything. Like, this is going to take her a while. She has aggravated damage out the wazoo, but eventually, she will be back to her normal self. It just might take a little bit of time. Might take a couple weeks, honestly.
Steven,
Then
do you know
Molly
where
would-
she lives?
Yeah, here.
She lives here?
Yeah, her apartment upstairs.
Should we sneak her up the fire escape?
No.
We should take
No,
her back
I
to
mean
the
like
bodega.
at our house. At the
Oh,
bodega to
oh.
avoid Dimitri.
Is there a
yeah.
basement that Dimitri doesn't have access to?
Probably
No,
not.
I don't think
Aw.
so.
I think the only place he doesn't go to is our room.
Yeah, which I think would be the smartest thing to do. Would be if she stays here.
Oh no, she's
We
coming
should-
with us.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
needs to come with us.
I look at Molly like, we should go in on a real compound that isn't the bodega. Like, with a basement and stuff.
That won't be a bad idea once we get this resolved.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, let's
get
go.
this
Let's.
fixed.
The longer we're here,
We
the
good?
longer. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
everyone hop in.
We're not
let's,
good. We're not good, but we're
We're
good.
not good?
Julian gets in the truck and sees the issue.
I
Oh
get
my
in the
God.
truck.
Molly
I get
just
in the
like
truck.
leans her shoulder to the right, like as Julian's looking over.
Oh.
I get in the truck. I said, You want me to get rid of that, or?
No.
We're taking too long down here, guys. We're
Is that a
this is
frenzy
time.
check
This
for
is a
you
timed
right
exit.
now, there,
Yeah.
Keith? Is
Yeah.
that a
Oh,
frenzy
yeah.
check?
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Uh-oh.
It's a timed exit, and
Woo!
we're failing.
That was close.
Yeah,
Ollie.
well, that's all right. Whew.
Not right this second, Ollie. We'll talk about it when we get back
Oh.
to the bodega.
Okay.
Yeah, Julian looks away. Oh.
You okay,
That's-
Julian?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can throw up. I've never tried doing that.
Julian, I need you to have
Ollie.
a strong stomach.
Ollie, please.
Actually-
Eat something, you'll figure it out.
I'm begging for you to shh.
Molly actually looks over at Armani. Armani, can you go with them? I'll take Julian on my bike.
I'm
I don't-
okay.
Is that what
I'm
you
okay.
do?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Can I incite him?
I don't think you need to.
I don't think I do either, but
Julian, are you trying to hide the fact that you're upset?
Trying. I mean, he initially had a bad reaction, but he's trying to act like he's okay now. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
You're trying to stomach it? Go ahead and make a composure
Trying.
resolve check.
Sure, sure.
I'm gonna wits insight check him.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
No, not etiquette. Insight. Insight. Wit.
2.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh, I got 4.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, no, he, like, this is awful. This is a horrible scene. This is terrible.
Molly literally
he's-
looks at you, and I think with the messy critical, she grabs your arm and she just like drags you with her. What?
Yeah, I would say, Molly, you have your clank impulsor right now. You need to kill something. You need to send something to the next life, whether it is this conversation or Julian.
This conversation.
Either
but
way,
it's
I'm
fine.
going that way.
Yeah, I'll see you at the bodega, and she just kind of is like dragging Julian.
I go over to Steven, I say you need to zip that back up.
Yeah.
And then you need to drive this because none of us can.
Yeah. That was the. Okay, let's get out of here.
I take
Gotcha,
this
none of us want to.
I take
this
this
is
group to help Julian.
this is when Tamina just kind of becomes the cold vampire she tends to be sometimes. Just like, I don't care what's going on. I don't care that you feel things. Get us home.
Can I incite Steven? Because Josh would assume this person's important, but I want to see if Ollie would.
Who is this guy? Who is this lady?
Like, there's just like, this is a
That's
dead
fair.
person.
It's fair.
I don't know
I
who
just
this
think-
guy is.
Yeah, Steven, I would say, Ollie, honestly, I don't think you need an insight check to know that Steven is pretty upset right now.
Okay. I think
This
like
is probably
at some point
someone important. I think it's safe to assume this is someone important to him.
Okay. So like, yeah, I think I would just pause for a moment and I'd look at him and say, "Sorry, man."
Just buckle up. We're going.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, you guys head out
Yeah.
back to the bodega,
Yeah.
and you guys do that. You guys are able to kind of park the Amazon van, probably alongside of the side road. How do you guys get this body bag up the fire escape?
I text Molly. Someone needs to distract Dimitri.
Oh.
I can do that.
Molly and Julian, yeah. Molly immediately texts back, "Don't worry, we got it."
So we'll wait for them to get back to distract, and then we'll I will use. Does this work on just the whole area? No. I can't obfuscate you guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's a much later power.
She just
Yeah.
says, she looks at one of the strong boys and says, "You need to do it. I'll open the window for you."
It's fine. I've done it multiple times at this point.
Yeah, I'll climb up and get it open for them while Molly and Julian are distracting Dimitri.
Okay.
Might
I'm
as well
gonna
name it Armani's entryway.
So this is a pretty strange sight. Do you guys make sure that no one is watching?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And if I know,
Yeah.
so we would know where the cameras are at this
Whoops,
point, right?
Ignore that.
Yeah, basically.
So-
You would have a pretty good.
We would have we'd park. I would have Steven park the truck in a way that is like blocking any possible camera access and make sure that there's nobody around before I go up, and then I kind of whistle once I think it's clear. Can I do like a wits awareness check to make sure, or?
Yes, I would actually love for you to make a wits awareness check.
I'm gonna willpower one of those. This feels important.
Yeah, it is. 3's still pretty good,
3.
but I'll take 3.
3. With 3, you do know that like you guys live in a pretty like busy part of town. You know that there aren't people like actively, watching your bodega right now. It just might be a little. Yeah, you just need to keep a watch out just to make sure, like, a body bag being brought up a fire escape doesn't catch any attentions.
Yeah.
If we feel like it's a big enough deal, I may leave Molly to distract Dimitri, and I could distract other people. I'm pretty good at that.
I think
don't
I
know,
would
also be
text
really good
him,
at
like,
distracting people.
looking around from where I am on the fire escape, like, yeah, it would definitely be like, hey, Julian, can you be a second set of eyes out here?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, if I feel like there's enough people, DM, that it could be a problem, then I will probably use all in some way and try to just draw attention to me.
Okay,
Perhaps-
yeah. That actually helps a whole lot.
Mhm.
I would also like to. Well, I'm going to post it again. I also have this. It's more of an advantage than an ability.
Wow, that's very good.
I love that, honestly, though. He just carries by. He's like, oh, he looks like he's just helping out.
That's a nice young lad.
Well, that looks like that's whatever he's carrying is heavy. He's doing a good thing.
Yeah. So go ahead. All right. So who exactly is taking up the body? Is it Ollie and Armani?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Go ahead and make dex stealth checks. Ollie, you can add those 2 dice for your ingenue.
Ooh. Okay.
I was supposed that for if it matters, but I know you know what it does.
Okay, and my dex is also okay. When it says pool size modifier, you just pick 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, +2.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's
very fancy.
Basically as good as you could do. Well,
Pretty close. Pretty close.
close.
Could have got another, a crit die on that other one, and bestially crit for
No!
9.
Please no.
Armani,
Shucks.
do you need me to roll for you? I don't.
Hello?
Yeah, but... Oh, he did it.
He did
Hey.
You
it.
should willpower
hard to-
too.
You could willpower too if you wanted to.
I could.
You always have that option.
Sure, why not? Let's see how bad this decision goes again. I'll blame Mina for this.
It won't be your 100 dice, it's fine.
So, willpower reroll. Roll 2. Okay, I'll just show up in 7 to 10 business. Oh, never mind, that was nothing. Just 2.
I would say with the 5 and the 2, it would balance out pretty well. That's like 7 altogether. It probably aren't you probably aren't like the quietest going up there, but along with Julian, go ahead and roll your off just for fun.
For
Let's
fun,
see
yeah,
how-
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So what is that? I get to add my presence to any skill level-
Manipulation plus presence.
Manipulation plus presence.
And don't you
Yep.
get an extra dice for being pretty, or are you not pretty?
I'm not I'm not exceptionally pretty, no.
No, you're not beneficially
Aw.
pretty.
No, not beneficially
pretty.
so. Hold
Just
on.
by
I'm beneficial.
yeah, Armani is pretty.
That's
I
great.
also fucked up. I also fucked up and didn't activate Fleetness skip former dice from this. Just saying.
Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure I've got it. I think I've got it. It should be, I think,
Smarter.
manipulation is 3 die. Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Boop. Boop. Should be 6 total. 4.
Oh yeah. Like between you three, you guys are able to get the body bag up into a window without too much of a fuss. Molly, Dimitri does try to trap you in conversation.
You won't
But
believe
you're
this one
also
lady
very
who mentioned
adept at like making sure that he doesn't stay in conversation very long. You're very good at freaking him out.
Pretty sure.
So you can end that conversation whenever you want.
Yep. She waits for the go-ahead text,
You just
and
get
then
a
she
thumbs
probably
up.
like she just
from-
rings the bell a bunch of times and goes, "See you later, Dimitri.
Yeah.
Good
so
talking to ya."
as soon
See
as
ya,
she's
Molly.
as soon as she's in, you get the thumbs up text, and I close the
Okay.
window behind me.
Perfect. I love fucking Dimitri.
Yeah.
Poor man.
How are we gonna feed her?
You're trapped there. You're trapped there forever. Permanently
This is
stuck in
over.
Dimitri.
Forever.
But yeah,
Wow.
you guys are able to. What do you do with her?
She can have my room, since I don't
She's-
normally stay here.
As a note, she is still staked.
Well, one thing at a time, Julian.
Okay, I'm making sure we're all aware of this.
Is she gonna
Yeah.
wake right up?
Uh-huh.
I
Probably
hope
not.
Well, that
Maybe
depends.
depends on how far they got her. But more importantly, we should not have any conversation with her in the vicinity of the room.
That's true.
Okay, so first question:
Oh,
how are we going to
Um,
feed her?
I could take care of that part. Don't you have to worry about it.
second thought. That whatever Julian's not like anywhere near where she is at the moment, but like when he gets to where he can talk to the others, she looked like she's probably in a lot of pain. If you pull that stake out, she may yell really loud,
Fair enough.
and Dimitri will hear that downstairs.
Well, we'll just wait for him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna text Deb and tell her that we're closed for the day. It's Deb, right? Out of character. Tamina would not forget the name.
Who's Deb?
The day shift
The
girl.
Day shift.
worker.
That's Brenda.
Brenda.
I'm going to
Brand,
text
see.
Brenda and tell her that we're closing for the day for a family emergency or something. Then we'll unstick
yeah.
her as
Yeah.
right as Dimitri leaves at right before sun up. That work?
maybe tell him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that. You do get a text message that says, "Thanks, honey. I'll see you.
I see.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yep.
Or I'll see you the next day."
It's one threat handled.
Deborah. And then we'll
Brenda. It's Brenda.
Brenda.
It's Brenda.
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 I love
Brenda.
you.
It's
It's Deborah. No, it's
Thanks.
Brenda.
Thanks, Deborah.
No, it is. Don't listen. Don't listen to Kevin.
Okay, so
My name is.
and I will say someone tell Dimitri to leave a few hours early today, so we'll have some time.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I can do that. Julian
Good, I
will.
did my part.
Yeah, Julian will go be his charismatic self. This part he can do a little better. He'll go downstairs and let Dimitri know that.
How's it
Or-
going? How was your hangout with Calvin? With the weird guy with the bell?
Busy. Busier than I thought it would be. Hey, we're probably gonna actually close up a little bit early today. We've got some family stuff coming up tomorrow. And
Wait, are you guys all related?
no, it's not like literally like all of our family, but more of like
Oh, like your found family. Got it.
Yeah. So we'll probably
Yeah, sure. What time do you want me to pack up shop?
whenever you get done, just like closing up here. You can start closing up now. Just let us know when you're done. It's not any.
Really? It's
Right.
only like midnight.
That's all right.
Okay, yeah, sure thing, boss man. Do I still get paid for today?
Yeah.
Since it was kind of okay, I just wanted to make sure, like for the full 12 hours.
See, no, Julian's not smart enough. Yeah, sure.
Oh, wicked. Okay, yeah, I'll let Amira know I'm coming home early.
Yeah, go have a good
Thanks,
night.
you're
Have a good night.
Thanks, you're the best. Good night. Good night.
Have a good
And
night.
he'll start closing up, and probably like within an hour he's out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's done.
Back upstairs.
Yeah, I'm carefully unzipping it so I'm not like tugging on her skin or anything.
Molly's probably helping, like, with the scalpel's touch, like, being very careful.
Somebody pull the bedding off my bed and go grab the shower curtain or something.
I imagine Molly might already be one step ahead of you on that. Like, she pulls out, like, and stop me if this would be too much, but she pulls out from under her bed, like, you know the, like, paint, like,
Yeah, drop cloths.
the drop cloths, like plastic
Yeah.
ones, like real heavy and thick.
Oh yeah.
She pulls those out from under her bed.
You know, if it were anybody but Molly, I'd have to like question that a little bit, but because it is Molly, I believe 100% you have those.
She like pulls them out, and she's like already there. Like the moment Tamina says something, she just like whips one, like opens it real quick with one hand.
Yeah.
It should scare me how well you do that, but it's fine.
That was a practice maneuver.
She looks at Julian and she's like,
You're good at that, I think.
never forget it.
Mhm.
So once that's down on the bed,
Very useful.
I'd say, can you big strong men put her on the bed, please?
Oh.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm on
Ali,
the
you
Ollie.
got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
With my one strength.
Was this?
Yeah, and she is absolute dead weight. She is. I would say like with the we'll play this out right here. With her stake, with the stake in her chest, it's basically like she has rigor mortis, so it's like she's stiff.
Mhm.
She's stiff right now.
Gross.
And then I will look at Steven to like. Dimitri isn't here, so whenever you're ready.
Hey, yeah, I'll get ready to pull it out. I'll do it slowly.
You pull it out slowly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna actually.
Oh,
I'm gonna
should
look
I?
at Armani and say, "We are Bona Hakim. If she tries to bite one of us, you need to knock her out."
What's he gonna do about the whole blood thing?
He's going to go find something for her to eat, but she'll need to go back down.
Question: do I know her feeding habit, her feeding style, or whatever?
Gosh, I hope you do.
What would I
Yes,
know?
I would say you do. Let me see if I actually wrote it down here.
Like, I don't know if this is spilling secrets
it's-
people don't understand, but Tamina doesn't really care right now. She explains that
No, this is one of those
We-
moments.
Bana Hakim, if they taste the blood of another kindred, they may lose control completely and diablerize that kindred. You need to make sure she doesn't bite one of us.
That's good to know.
Fine, fine.
Great to know.
Leah, I have a laundry list of things to activate right now.
Yeah, you go ahead and activate them. Do your rouse checks.
If everyone looks like they're
Yeah,
getting
thank
ready
you,
for
cool.
a fight, I guess I just pull out my 9mm and just like.
Do we act like we're getting ready for a fight?
It's not a fight.
You.
It's
what do you mean? What's wrong with me?
it's not a fight. More that it's.
Precaution.
Tamina just told you that if this kindred, who is more powerful than us, gets a hold and starts drinking from us, she may not be able to stop.
Okay, I'm gonna grow my claws really quick. Let me
Oh
just...
Jesus Christ!
Derek, I said I'm proud of you.
Oh, shit.
not-
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Oliver.
No,
Oh, that's bad.
I've been keeping this for a long time. It just, people don't think I have it.
Do you know how to use it, love?
I'm actually a really good shot.
Are you?
I need
Yeah,
He
to
it's
looks
kinda good.
like stunned.
Yeah, when we've gone to the firing range, he's been pretty good.
I mean, yeah, Okay.
Ollie grows his claws and he's like, man, I need to eat later.
Now I grew up in the Midwest. Everyone had a gun.
That's fair enough.
Okay. Anyway.
Steven, you would know that she would technically be a bagger. She can drink kind of old blood if need be. In Baltimore, that's kind of, she would frequent a lot of hospitals, and she had some connections there that would get her blood. Not to say she can't have fresh blood, but if it's
That's
easier to
interesting.
get some bag blood, you can absolutely do that for her.
Yeah, I think
That was-
let's get some bagged blood. Yeah, I
How-
think that would be the safest bet.
Okay. Do you know how to do that?
I look at
Shit.
Molly.
Can I? I don't feel like I would have a contact. I guess.
Mo-
Would there
Hey,
be
Molly.
bagged blood at the morgue?
yes, absolutely.
Molly stands
That
up.
would be
and she's
something you
like,
could get.
I could get it, but it would take me 30 minutes. Can we wait 30 minutes?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Here.
All right.
I feel like we owe you gas at this point. I hand you a 20.
She's thrilled. She like does the thing where you like snap the money, like
Yeah.
I could use more of this, and she tucks it in her back pocket.
Here, have
Um,
70. Boom.
I look at I look at my claws and I say, I'll give you money later.
Molly
my
actually
God.
chuckles. She's like, all right, and she like puts the money in her back pocket. I will be back in 30. How many bags do you think we'll need?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring whatever you can bring without being noticed.
Mhm.
Molly digs under her bed and comes back with like a hiking backpack. Do you think this will be enough?
Yeah.
Great. She like slings it on. She like adjusts and like grabs her motorcycle helmet. I will be back.
I will
And
make
she
sure
goes,
that
"Love it."
nobody does anything.
Thank you.
I glare at all of the dudes.
What?
Even me?
What are we gonna
Especially
do?
you.
Why are you looking at us like
I
that?
feel offended.
You probably should.
I ain't do shit.
I feel
Julian's-
confused.
I mean, to be fair, Julian's sitting in a chair where he's like half looking at the bed where what's her name is? And like half where he doesn't have to because like that freaks him out still.
That's fair.
So he's got a like peripheral right now. Oof. But yeah,
I probably should have dragged Julian because he seems like he probably would
I'm
pass
okay.
out at this point.
I'm okay.
Uh-huh.
All
They're
right,
coming for
so, yeah, they are coming for you. But yeah, we could say that kind of I'm not gonna make you go through a whole lot. This is
Yeah.
where you work. This is your place of employment. You can probably,
Probably in and out.
embezzle some blood bags.
Yeah. I'd like to grab 5 if possible.
Yeah, you can. I would say you can do that. I would say this probably isn't like something you can do normally, but because this
No.
isn't something you do normally, you could probably grab about 5, and that would be good. That would be okay.
Right. Okay.
If this becomes a habit, we'll start rolling for it.
That's perfectly acceptable for me.
I don't think this would become a habit.
I hope this doesn't become a habit because that's really not great for my job.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
I like my job.
Okay. So yeah, you can come back with your blood bags. Do any of you do anything, say anything while she is gone?
No, Julian is like actively very quiet.
The most I do is mention that like we should totally eat later, but that's not really it.
All right. So Molly, you come back with the blood bags.
Perfect. Molly shows up and she like slings the bag down. And she's like, "All right, open her up."
Pull
We
the
could
she's
just sit there
already.
differently.
She's already open, but yeah.
pull the steak out.
Oh,
I think you want to be real quick with it. You don't want to like,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. Okay. Get the blood bags ready.
Molly pulls them out. She has them at the ready. She hands one to Armani so he's able to like,
Shove it in her mouth.
Throw it out.
yeah.
All right. You pull the steak out, Steven?
Yeah.
You do. You pull the steak out, and you see finally, like, her eyes, which were kind of... Ooh, you know what? No, I'm not going to mention that. She probably doesn't have eyelids anyway at this time.
Ah!
Well, damn.
She...
What?
Shocked out. She doesn't have eyelids.
I'm
Oh,
saying...
no.
When I say this is a grotesque scene. What
Yep,
you
nope.
see in front of you is grotesque.
Yep.
This is the worst thing you have ever seen in your life.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Julie.
And you pull the steak out, and she just, fuck, bitch tits, bastard. Like she just goes on this rant, just cursing up a storm.
Molly just like, yeah,
Just give her the blood. Give her the blood
Ollie
now.
looks
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
confused, actually. Like I don't think he's ever heard someone scream those words before.
She's just like, give her the blood.
Fuck!
Love him.
Yeah.
Wakanda.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. I start feeding her the blood.
You hand her a blood bag, and she'll grab it and bite into it and just start drinking it.
I'll get the next one ready.
She just like, after a good bit of her just screaming and cursing, she calms down a bit, and she just
Don't move. It'll make it worse.
and you see
Right?
she just
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
crying, just these blood tears that fall down her face as she's just kind of sobbing.
Here's a question. Do I know of any painkillers for vampires that would work?
It's called the
Given
steak.
my like,
It's the steak itself.
You stake her
Wow.
again.
I mean,
That doesn't kill it.
I
If you, I was gonna say,
asked
if you,
Aaliyah.
So what you would know, go ahead and make a intelligence. We'll do another occult check.
Okay. Because
Okay,
I
kind of
genuinely am
weird.
not sure, so like,
I'm a help.
Oh, I got an answer for you.
Oh no.
I'm sure
Can I re-roll that? No, I can't.
you might want to.
You
5 or
could
2.
you could willpower one of the successful crits
Yeah.
Might as well.
if you're afraid of
You can re-roll
if you're
3
afraid of
and
your knowledge.
see.
So I'll just replace that one success with. Oh no.
Another critical success. Yes.
Fuck.
Another critical success.
Well,
Tamina, I think as you're kind of trying to mull it over, like you know the answer to this. You know the answer, and there's just something about the fact that you can't think of the answer, and it bothers you and it bugs you, and you feel it claw at your chest a little bit, and you feel kind of a pit in your stomach, and I think you get a little bit hungrier with that.
Yeah, she like rolls her shoulders, her eyes kind of redden a little bit, and she's just like she stomps out of the room, and you hear her throwing her books around trying to find the answer.
Molly, you know the answer. If you were to feed her, if she was to feed from someone who was on the had oxycodone in their system or like some other kind of painkiller, she would. If those effects that are happening to the kind would happen to her as well. She would need someone kind of on those drugs.
okay.
She can't take them,
Right.
just with water. She would have to drink from somebody who was on them.
Right. So,
Here's a point. Oh, I wouldn't know that. Never mind. Go on.
I think, hang on, so one of her flaws is my prey exclusion is drug users. is there a way to negotiate that I can pick out a drug user, like, who may have done, like, heroin recently? Or, like, oxys? Like,
Would Bloodhound help with that?
that would be a great question.
Hmm.
Like,
I know it's normally used for, but
Go ahead and make an intelligence streetwise check.
intelligence streetwise? Ooh, I have 2 in
Yeah.
streetwise. Wait, that's not the worst thing. It can't be wits. Damn. Streetwise intelligence. 6.
that's pretty good.
That's actually amazing. You probably know a couple of places where do you know what's really fun? You do know someone who knows drug addicts. You do know of Dion, who has a
Yeah.
clinic
Yeah.
for
does.
people who, and you do know that Kai knows where he is.
Do I have Kai's number?
We all have
Yes.
Kai's number.
Ugh,
I don't know
all
if we want.
these
I
guys.
don't know if we want to owe the Anarchs.
I don't know if I really want to owe the Anarchs either. Like
And
Molly
more than that,
specifically.
we really don't want to owe the Anarchs involving Amelia.
Yeah. On top of that,
Three strikes.
yeah. On top of that, I don't really like Amelia that much.
Yeah.
Molly's trying to help because she can see that
Damn.
Steven is obviously in pain, and like Steven's become her friend, so she's like, what can I do to help my friend?
Molly, if you can find someone, I can help you get them.
There's probably a lot of people like that around where I stay.
Julian's just waiting for a second crack at Dion.
You owe me,
Honestly.
bastard.
I mean, I know that we, as a generalized group, don't know that Armani's business is the drug dealing business.
That was gonna be my next question was like, Molly obviously has worked with Armani very closely. She would know that he would have some kind of like knowledge of where he could locate.
Yeah,
that was my
probably.
next like level of.
I'm sure Armani could probably make a few calls, figure out, who sells what to who.
Right.
They don't
Molly
have
looks for-
hands. Their hands are gone.
I mean, heroin and oxys are very common in like
Mm-hmm.
in big cities, especially.
Yeah.
In fact, my high school was called Heroin High. Fun fact. Fun
Mine is
fact.
called Plantation.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It was actually like in the
Oh.
news, like there's like a news article
Damn
out
it.
there calling my high school Heroin High, and that's really funny to
What
me.
what a strange name for a high school.
Right?
Mine was Bow Manor.
But
That's 09 shit.
hell yeah.
Anyway.
She looks over at Armani, and she kind of like nudges him and kind of pulls him more towards like the door. Think you could get somebody who's maybe fucked up on either H or oxys? Could you make a call?
I could make a call, but
Where are you having this conversation?
I pull him like from the room.
Okay.
Not in the. He will not be in the same room and have a conversation with Sylvia.
Oh hell no.
So
She's
far,
not that
so
dumb.
far away. So far away.
She does have
Just
a brain
making
that
sure.
she uses sometimes. It's just on and off, alright? Yeah, I would ask Armani.
I can make a call. So I have a question regarding that and what we just gave her in her face. Would you think it works if I were to just get products? You put product in said bag and that bag works? Is that how that works?
Do I think that could work, DM? If we just put product
Possibly, yeah.
directly into it's like I could see that working, but at the same time, like it hasn't been like
Metabolized properly.
yeah, metabolized by the system.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no just for that one.
Yeah.
Molly
Yeah,
looks at
yeah.
it and goes, "Well, unfortunately, I don't think that would work the right way."
As I'm stomping back into the room, like, what if you just, instead of making them pay for it, just say, I want to bag your blood? Don't tell them why.
I feel
That's
like you guys
really
should-
fucking weird to ask.
I mean, it's
When
not
my
like anybody
my line of work.
questions us.
if
but
they're junkies,
Yeah.
you give them like $40, they'll probably be okay with it.
we're not having this conversation.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
this is
room.
outside the room. I had left
Yeah.
the room
Oh.
to go throw my books around in anger.
Yeah.
I'm in the room still, but I'm just not looking at her because like she's freaking out and it's just a lot.
You're making her feel self-conscious. So rude.
I'm a Toreador.
You're trying to
I mean,
feel
would you
her lost
rather
peace.
be in pain? Like,
Basically, what Tamina is suggesting is, why don't you just get one of your fucking druggy addicts that just are bottom of the barrel and say, here's your hit, give me a bag of your blood.
Okay, hold on.
I will
The
say,
fuck?
Molly, too, with
That's the
your
most bitchy
5,
thing I've ever
you
heard.
do know that it is still addictive to you guys. So
Oh.
that would be like giving her
Right.
heroin.
Never mind. It's probably...
Molly doesn't really care about that part. It's more of the like,
How do I make pain stop
The-
right now?
yeah, she's in the I'm trying to make pain stop right now category. Because my friend obviously wants to help, like, with her pain. Molly would rather not. If we're gonna be 100% honest, Molly doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, if it's too much work, then it's too much work. Amelia will deal with it, just like the rest of us have to deal with it from time to time.
Yeah. So, well, at least she wasn't, fucking torpor or some shit. But
I think Torpor probably would have been the kinder option.
Anyway.
I guess. What's wrong with you?
I'm mad!
I can fucking see that. I asked why.
I don't know!
I don't know.
Fair enough.
I mean, I feel like that is
'Cause
the
I just
correct
have-
answer because, why you don't know why you get mad when you're a vampire.
I
Yeah,
don't
I've
know,
been there,
I'm a
Bonnie.
person.
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah.
Hey,
Steven, what are you up to? You've been kind of quiet.
Probably just hanging out in the room while everyone
Yeah.
is out talking.
Yeah.
While we're plotting. What they're plotting.
Yeah.
Can you make the call at least just to see if we could get somebody bottom of the barrel? And if she chooses to do it, she can. If not our problem.
hey, now the ask.
Thanks, love.
Mm-hmm.
She'll like kiss him on the cheek and walk back in.
He'll pull out his phone and call Sapphire, who's probably busy, but
She does answer though.
she's busy. You know she's busy. But you still call.
Know it. Yeah.
She's busy, but she's not gonna miss a call from you. Hello?
Hey, weird question. Who is there anyone at the club right now that seems incredibly fucked up on some type of drug or anyone that we have given such things to right now that you
Yeah.
can see in the vicinity?
Yes. Yes.
Everyone.
What would you like me to do with them?
Put them in the trunk. Do the usual thing before you put them in the trunk. And drive them to drive them to the back of this here building, which is the building. It's like right next to the bodega, but someplace where they can park behind and be, somewhat this close.
Yeah. Will do. I'll be there in a half an hour.
Great, you're the best.
I know. And she hangs up.
I love her.
I walk back in the room.
Molly looks over at Amelia. We can help with the pain a little bit, but it's your decision. We have somebody who has recently ingested something that'll help with the pain. I'm not in the
She
habit of
shakes her.
forcing people.
You kind of see her just kind of very, very weakly kind of shake her head.
Shake her head, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Perfect. She looks
I'm
over.
fine. I'm fine.
Do you need more blood?
I'm good. I'm good. They kept me fed. They don't want me to pass out. Hey, Stephen, how are you?
I'm kind of gonna look around everyone.
I'm like, I'm pushing Ollie out of the room.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, she's just starting to push people out of the room.
Well, my strife has gone down a bit.
Yeah, no, like I'm just like, Julian, let's go. Come on.
Yeah,
Ollie,
sure.
out.
Julian uses that to immediately get up and leave the room.
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna say, do you call Sapphire back up and tell her to axe that?
Yeah. I would ask him to axe it.
Okay, yeah. I was unsure if I was muted or not. That was useful. But yeah, she would make sure that she axes that. Candace, and just act like
Yeah,
she already started the process. Act like you're kicking him
I
out.
would say yes. You call her and we actually see in the scene of your club, she's like in the middle of administering like a syringe to some guy's neck, and she's like, understood, I'll disregard.
Perfect.
She's too powerful. She's
She's so fucking great.
You know
I love
what?
her so much.
That is who she's the final boss.
Yeah.
Sapphire's the BBEG. I'm telling you right now.
She can never be a kindred.
Yeah.
she would run this city.
She would.
Is Sapphire a ghoul or is she just a kind?
It's a question.
Okay.
That is a question.
The world may never know.
And we'll never know. I'll meet her and find out.
I think I have met her.
No.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Hey,
Yes.
how's it going?
What?
How are things? How have the past little bit been? How long has it been?
What did you do?
Oh.
Was that a
Like-
key question? Because this was 100%. This was
like it.
This was your punishment.
No, it was more like a. It's how to explain that. It's more of a I know what happened and I know why it happened, but why did you do it kind of question.
Cause he gave me an option, and it was either you die or I take this. So figure we keep us both alive. I didn't know what he had in store, so this is acid. Hey,
You
do you
okay
mind?
after this?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I think your boon is paid, but
Yeah, no,
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you turn on the air conditioning? It's really hot in here.
yeah. Is that strange for me to hear that as a vampire? Is it Kindred?
Yeah, it's pretty strange. It's pretty strange. You don't know what this is like.
Okay, that's fair.
It's a pretty strange request.
I'll turn it on. Why? It's
It's what air blowing across me, I think, would feel really great right now.
okay.
I guess I feel like heat might not hurt. I don't know. I've never been burnt with acid before.
I'm glad you're okay to a certain extent, at the very least.
Me too. Me too. Glad I'm alive. Things have been okay. How long has it been?
Since we last seen each other, about 2 weeks.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've been kind of.
Well, that's a long time.
Yeah, I've been kind of just. I don't know.
I've been staked for a minute. I'm not sure which way is up and which way is down a little bit.
Yeah. So.
Are you okay?
No,
Are
I
you
should
doing
be
okay?
asking. Are you? It's kind of fucked up to be, melted by acid.
Yeah, it's real fucked up. It's probably one of the most fucked up things. I mean, I'll live to see another night.
Yeah,
I'm still a primogen apparently, so that's
I
great.
haven't heard any
I wasn't
word
happy to
about.
hear that.
Why'd you go through all this effort? Oh, I'd like to know that.
I mean, honestly, I didn't know what was going to happen to you. I didn't know if Khmer would end you right then and there, or what would happen. I just had a feeling I could take it. And maybe I can. Maybe.
Well, you're talking, so I guess took it like a champ. But let's not do that again. I got a final warning from Hugh, so.
Yeah, I got the final. I got the final warning too. So I don't think I could do that again. Just in general.
No, there's. It would be safer for me to just set us down for a while.
Yeah.
I think for both of us.
I think that's fair.
So you're going to be staying here for a while.
Yeah. I'm not moving, and I don't think I'm making it back to my apartment.
No. I mean, no, you're not.
You really brought the whole peanut gallery to see, didn't ya?
Honestly, I thought when I got called in for the third time, I thought I was actually going to die, so.
That's fair. I get that too.
And then you asked for my truck. I was like, okay. So, yeah. You also asked me what haven do I have other than this.
Yeah, no. He was. I'm not gonna lie to you, Steven. He was really hoping that you were gonna do that.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, apparently there was some plans for me if I did do it. I don't know. you know how I am. I can't just set someone in his die for. I mean, that's how
I'll
you
be
found
honest.
me, right?
I'll be honest with you. I was really surprised when you said that you were going to kill that guy. I thought you would take the consequences, to be honest. That or, I mean, if you, I mean, I don't like to do it either, but if you're ever in a position like that, I can do it. Honestly, I was very surprised you didn't use your boon to ask me to kill the guy.
That wouldn't be fair.
Life
I
isn't
mean,
fair.
yeah. Oh. So we're gonna keep you here for a while, until you get an action. I know your apartment is in Elysium, but I don't.
Oh no,
you-
that's not an Elysium. You
Oh.
can definitely use powers there. They use a lot of powers there.
No, your
No,
apartment.
that's okay.
Wait, is her
Yeah,
apartment in Elysium?
No.
No,
it's not.
so
No,
an
it's not.
Elysium is there's like Elysium. Wait, when the prince calls it, it's not really a neutral. Especially the Ivory Tower, it's not really a neutral spot. She just kind of has an apartment in there. But that's okay. I would rather not see Zelda's smug face again for a little while.
Did she
Fair.
stake you?
Um,
Did she stake you?
no, she actually didn't stake me. That was Kamir.
What?
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. Well, we have about 3 more bags left. Blood here.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
If you need
hopefully
more,
I feel-
I could figure something.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Oh, and
Please don't let them give me drugs.
it will help with the pain. You
I
know
don't
this,
need to
right?
get. I don't need to get addicted to horse.
Horse. Horse? Wait,
No.
is this?
Heroin.
Oh, okay. That was Keith, not Steven, okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of names, baby.
Or oxys. I've seen what that shit does. I can do to Kindred too.
Yeah, I'll make sure to give you any drugs.
I appreciate that.
Well, it's still early in the night, so get some rest.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be here.
Oh, and there is a ghost that is around here. She's lovely. If you just feel a presence, just start talking.
Oh, she looks a little concerned, but she's like, okay.
At least she won't be without company. She loves books.
I appreciate that. I probably can't read anything to her right now for the next little bit.
Just
I'm just gonna lay here for a little bit.
Yeah.
But thanks for picking me up.
Anytime. Alright. And I guess I'll get up and I'll leave.
You leave, and you leave her to kind of. I'm guessing you kind of like close the door on your way out.
Yeah. Do make sure the curtains are closed, because you never know. We might forget to close
I
it.
I figured
in the day.
yeah, I figured you have this room is pretty
Blocked
it's
out.
pretty sun-proof. Yeah. Cuz I think this is Tamina's bedroom.
Mhm.
I'll get some light in here.
I
Huh?
look at Steven as he comes out. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, if you want. There's not a lot.
What happened?
She doesn't like Camille, so that's a common there.
Maybe she and I can bond over it.
Yeah, Camille's the one who staked her.
Tamina's not normally scary, right? But even people who are like not scary, when they
I
get
have
that
a fear
flat
of-
looking in their eyes, it's still pretty scary, you know? Like her eyes go completely flat. I'm sure he enjoyed himself.
I didn't want to pry on that one.
So is
Luckily
he-
for both of us, she is still the primogen. So
What?
yeah, Amelia is still the primogen of
Why?
Banu Hakim. I'm not gonna question.
I'm not gonna question that, but why?
How many Banu Hakim are there?
4 in the city that I know about.
Oh,
Camille,
yeah, just us
myself,
four.
Steven, and Amelia.
Not a lot of options.
So why wouldn't he just make Camille the primogen?
I don't know. I'm just saying there's not a ton of options. So if he has a reason, then he doesn't really have any other options. If he doesn't want to do it, doesn't want Camille to do it.
Okay, shut up. You're not here. Go away. No.
I mean, I'm sure that my time to get through the ringer is coming, so it may come up. Who knows?
My only thought that I really have is like a primogen's supposed to be your representative, and you two might go to Amelia for something, but I don't think either of you would go to Camille for anything. So there's no point. That's just my initial thought.
She shrugs.
But I don't know.
Was this your punishment or hers?
Sorry. What was that dealing with kids?
Yeah, sorry.
Tamina asks you if this was Amelia's punishment or your punishment.
According to her, mine would have been just death. So
So
this
it's
is
both.
punish. Yeah.
Good to know.
Does someone like know this person?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Hugh DuPont.
Huh?
Which
What are you
person?
talking about? You talking about the person in the
who's,
room
like,
over there?
Who's like in the room? Yeah.
That's.
That's
I don't know if
Steven's
you've
high.
met her,
Oh.
but I mean, did Ollie
Got
ask
it.
this question in character?
No,
think
Josh
Oh,
was
okay.
asking 'cause, like I was trying to make sure that like we didn't talk because I'm bad with names. So like
No, you're good.
That's
bad.
fair.
It's fair.
So if you look, Josh, in Sires, she's in there. She's the top one.
gotcha.
She is the Banu Hakim primogen.
Got it. That part I got.
Yep.
All right, I no longer have a room here. I'm going to get back to my place. Actually,
Sorry.
why I offered it up.
Wait, why don't the guys have?
You all
You
do
do.
have a
We-
room,
we do have
Steven.
room.
We do, but I'm gonna also go home for a bit. I think.
I have to go eat.
Yeah, I do as well.
Are you good to eat? Like, are you gonna be okay?
Who are you asking that to?
You.
Either of you, you were the first one who spoke up, but if either of you really,
I should be fine.
Well, I need to go and get some
Well, if we're all
food for
going.
Amelia, so.
Oh,
That should be okay.
I'm okay. I just make sure you guys, buddy up. It seems to be important.
Actually, not that okay. I shouldn't have said that.
Aren't you at 4?
Yeah, I was
I'm at
gonna
4.
say, what are you talking about?
I'm just choosing to believe you unless you change your answer.
That's pretty okay. I don't know what you mean. I found that okay. That's okay.
I'm perfectly okay.
All right.
Exactly. That's okay.
Nothing's okay.
Nothing's okay. It never is here.
Julian's gonna go home and rest for the night,
I'm gonna
unless
go
people need him.
to a random club and try to feed.
Okay, go ahead and make your feed roll.
Manipulation. Would this be
Yeah,
considered
anybody
a
who wants to
social
feed, go
role?
ahead. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, anybody who wants to feed, go ahead and make your roll.
Is it the...
Manipulation.
Okay.
I'm pretty okay.
I want to go sneak into to a couple places. At least 2 places.
Yeah. Let me
Um,
see. What do we?
They're gonna be far apart
Oh, cool.
each other.
Yeah. How good's your obfuscate, Steven?
My obfuscate 2 dots.
2 dots. Okay. Not bad. Where do you go, Steven, to find these blood bags?
Oh fuck! Right. Shit! I forgot about her. Immediately.
And I
That
didn't
sounds like
add it.
you.
Okay. But I
What?
remember-
Yeah.
Oh, are you feeding for yourself?
Well, original plan was to feed for myself and then grab like a dot worth of blood and just in a blood bag, just just pour it in. However the hell that
Okay.
works.
Yeah, you could do that. Gross. Yeah, you could absolutely do that.
Gross.
Ugh.
Yeah, go ahead and make yourself. Go ahead and make your roll.
It's stealth activities. Bop. Bada boop.
Very good. Yeah, you can go ahead and. Did you say you wanted to feed 2 dots? That
I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
feed. I'm gonna feed 2 dots, and then I'm gonna go somewhere else and get another dot worth of blood for. So she's not just starving.
Okay, go ahead and make another. Go ahead and make another stealth dexterity roll.
Can I feed down to 1 dot? I have 3.
Ah!
Ugh! Willpower that
holy
shit.
Oh my
willpower.
God.
Willpower. Wills.
Your willpower.
There
Yeah,
you go.
There we go. Much better.
Good job. Good
Yeah.
job. Oh.
Ah, that's the worst I've ever seen. 1, 3,
That was
2,
crazy.
1, 5, 1,
4,
1, 4 ones.
7, 8 die. 8 dice that were blanks or misses. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Um,
I think I'm on.
yeah.
That was nuts.
Yeah, you can
That's crazy.
absolutely. You can grab. I would say you can grab a bag. You could possibly grab 2 bags worth of.
Yeah, I'll grab 2 bags. Saves me a trip later.
Yeah.
And I lick the wounds, so no one knows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
Armand's gonna wind up getting blood as well.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh. Yeah. Open. Open. Okay. All right. We'll see you in 3 to 5 business days. I'm gonna walk this way. Oh, roll,
no.
roll.
Okay,
Oh.
that was actually pretty good.
I would say
That's
4's pretty
fine.
good.
Well,
That's
because
pretty good.
all,
Yeah,
I, all I saw was the red dots.
yeah. How much you want to feed?
2 dots.
Yeah, that's easy enough. But yeah, you guys are easy enough. Is there anything else you guys want to do tonight?
Yeah, I have to roll my feed roll. So minus
Yes, that's-
trapdoor.
Oh, we didn't buddy up with him. Fuck.
No,
He
you
said-
guys kind of let him do his.
He
do
said
his
he was
thing.
fine, and I was not in an emotional state to check.
Oh,
He's just super
Yeah.
embarrassed. Doesn't want to talk
let's
about it.
let's
He's like,
play
he's
the
like,
game.
Hmm.
Let's play the game. Who talks to Hugh DuPont next?
No.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
pretty sure he does not want to hear about our coterie for at least a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
They physically can't screw up for like at least a week, and they screwed up again that night.
Again? Again.
I think what'll happen is he pulls Armani aside, and he's like, "Hey, I didn't want to say it out loud. And you're like the strongest person here besides me, so like, you know, you just be around."
Fine, I'll be around. And what you mean besides you?
I don't know if
You-
you're stronger than me. I never tried to like arm wrestle you or something.
I'm sure you will lose. But anyway, regardless
Oh,
of that
man.
fact, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I could box you. I could box you and I could win. I ain't gonna do it though.
I don't know how to box.
This is the worst. Because this is
Yeah,
how we get
that's
into
how-
frenzies right here.
It's not a legitimate boxing. Anyway, no. Anyway, I'm following you. Go do what you need to do.
I'm
Don't fuck up
white.
there. I can tell
my
that you
God.
white homie. Shit. Oh, go what you need to do. You
So
wasting my
weird to
time.
say. Yeah. No, but
My
Just
concern is
over there.
eternal.
All right. So Ollie, go ahead and make your feed roll, which I believe is charisma stealth.
it's charisma stealth if I'm trying to give them a fun-filled night. It's dexterity stealth for trespassers.
That's it.
They're not really trespassing in your bar, though.
True.
We're closed.
Immediate
No.
trespassing.
Hey, I have a weird question. Does this, because now that I'm reading this, does this work with this? And it is in my haven. Do I get extra rolls for that?
You know what?
Or does it
Yeah,
do I get extra,
yeah.
Innocent, just
I'll-
sucking blood.
or do I get
Yeah.
extra points for it being in my haven?
I would say go ahead and give yourself 2 dots for the ingenue.
Okay.
That feels right. That feels like a really useful advantage you have there.
Okay.
you're just a boy.
Where? So I have to roll.
Just a lad.
Just a wee lad.
Stealth charisma.
+2.
+2. Alright, that makes this roll less bad.
I'm not trying to feed on you. I'm just nibbling on your ear, you know?
Holy shit! You are so lucky!
How many dots do you want to feed off this guy?
I have 4 total.
So you
if I
can
fit
feed
down to
3.
1 with
If you feed down the 1, so that's 3 dots. He's gonna be a little woozy. He might not make it. He doesn't need immediate, medical attention, but like
Okay.
he might pass out on the way home,
Okay,
like in a dumpster or something.
I make sure the wound's all closed. I go back down, like however long it takes me with this dude, and I talk to Armani. I'm like, I'm gonna just like call him like a cab or something. And
Go ahead and make a. Also, I think you need to make a frenzy check because you are at 4 hunger.
frenzy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is the one I was worried about.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, cool.
Resist frenzy, please. Yeah,
Oh,
you're fucking good. You're
Jesus
so
Christ.
fucking Gucci.
he's a gangrel actually.
That's like the exact
So-
opposite roll I
What does
did.
that mean? Why do you
Means
say
he's
it like
good
that?
Means he's good at this stuff usually.
My
Just
composure is my best stat besides.
Mhm. Mhm. I am a Toreador and not very good.
We know.
I really
But
don't need
yeah,
to
you-
resist frenzy. You really hope it never comes to that, because yikes.
Ah. Oh, good. He's not going to hear about us
Sun
tonight
dog.
again.
Yeah.
Someone dying from Molly's hunger frenzy would actually be really awful, because it would be
Yeah.
painful
Really?
the entire way.
Yep. It would be very painful.
All right. Very good. Is there anything else you guys do besides feed? You just kind of
Mm-mm.
scooch through the day, scooch through the night.
Let's scooch on home and
Mhm.
contemplate how
I'm ready to
bad
go
it's going to
scooch
be when
somewhere.
Hugh turns his attention to me.
Yeah.
Nah, you're
Dude,
good.
I'm
You're
smiling right now. I'm happy. No,
You're
He's
happy?
like, I'm done.
I'm done. My time
you're
is
not.
now. You can't see me.
Keith, you're a
Yeah, I can
chaos
see you
goblin
clearly.
to a certain extent. This is going to happen again.
The dog days are over.
pretty immediate,
Right.
I would say.
Resi- Yeah.
All right. If you guys don't do anything else, you guys can go to bed for the night, for the day,
Mhm.
for the day. And you can awaken the next night. I need browse checks from all of y'all. I'm so glad you guys fed.
I am also
We-
glad I fed.
Fail rouse check.
God.
Jesus Christ!
It's a rough morning for you guys.
It was not
Wow.
a good night for us,
There
okay?
you go, Julian. We love that.
I
Jordan's
was like,
doing all
man,
right.
that was really good to eat. Man, I'm hungry again.
It's
I'm
such
winning.
is the curse of being the vampire, as you are never really truly sated. And I think for the most part, Armani, Steven, Ali, and Tamina, it's definitely pronounced tonight as you wake up, and there is kind of that itching feeling that despite the fact that most of you fed yesterday, it is back again. All right. Anything you guys get up to in the morning, early night?
Oh, okay, I was about to say we sleep. I
I was about to
guess.
say. I was about to.
Yeah.
I was about to say, walk into the sun. Walk into the sun. Yeah.
Seems like the only
Well,
option.
yeah.
I don't have anything that I can think of.
Yeah.
I'd be
I'm
like,
just gonna check in on Amelia. That's about it.
Are we doing
I got-
like a text message? Are we doing anything tonight? To the group.
Well, I'm ready to go check out this club.
I text back. Not really. I may talk to River about getting some of the Toreadors together somewhat soon, unless you guys need me. We're supposed to be getting the Rose Garden together.
You have fun with that.
Get a thumbs up.
I don't know what that is, but you have fun with that.
I type in OK, 2 letters.
Ali, as you type in OK, you get a message from Sarah.
Oh, cool. I was supposed to text her. What does she say?
She does say, "Hey, cutie, did you want to hang out tonight? I'm free." Smiley
Oh
face.
no.
I look at the phone. I'm like, tell her. Maybe I should say no tonight, and then I type in yes.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Great. Are you at your bar?"
Yeah, YA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, "Awesome." She probably says "awesome sauce!" Exclamation point. I'll be over in a little bit.
I immediately get dressed and I put on. I don't think he wears cologne. I don't smell like anything. I'm a vampire. I smell like dead. But yeah,
Right.
That might be
Dead-
a reason to wear
Yeah.
cologne.
Dead could smell good.
that's true. I'm gonna wear cologne that doesn't smell like dead.
Very nice. Very nice. So, and Julian, you go ahead and you send a text message to River about talking
Yeah.
about the Rose Garden.
Yeah. Maybe we should try to start figuring, finding some people, and getting them together. That's what Hugh told us to do. Something along those lines, you know.
She messages back. Okay, cool. I have a few people in mind. My place or yours?
Let's do yours right now. We've got what would you type? He starts with "we've got company," then backspaces.
I guess.
My place is kind of busy right now. Yeah, that's enough.
Okay. Steven, you gotta check on Amelia, and she looks better. She looks exponentially better. She again has eyelids. A lot of the burns have kind of closed up a bit. They've kind of closed over. She's looking more like Deadpool than like, you know, something.
tiny
Yeah,
hand.
like something out of like a horror, out of the Russian sleep experiment.
Yeah.
Her hair's starting to grow back a little bit. You see kind of like a little bit like some tufts of hair. But she does look better. And I think this time, like, as you go to check on her, like she sits up.
Cool. Feeling better
yeah.
already, huh?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it still kind of hurts like a bitch, but it's a lot better than it was yesterday. But yeah, I mean, unless you have anything you really want to talk to her about, like she'll make small talk.
Yeah,
And she does ask you to get her like either run to her apartment in Center City or run to the one in the Ivory Tower and get her a change of clothes so she is not naked.
So funny story. Tamina is actually bringing her clothes. I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh, Tamina, she's like, oh, thank God. Like,
I like walk in and I'm like, oh, you're here. Oh. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not much. It's just very loose-fitting sweats and a t-shirt.
Thank you so much. She will kind of quickly put them on.
Now, to be clear, there's no underwear because I figured, you know.
No, that's. I mean, you know, sweatpants. It's fine. She doesn't mind too much. But yeah, she does kind of. She very gratefully, you know, she thanks you profusely. Now that she can cover herself.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Are you all right?
I'm better than I was. Yeah, still hurts a bit, but I'm better.
I think we have a couple more bags of blood in the fridge from when.
Yeah.
If you need anything.
Oh, so
I
went out and got
that
some extra.
That would be great. She looks at you, Steven. She's like, "Where'd you get this from?"
A random
It's
couple
Steven.
and a what?
Steven, I'm guessing it's like a Ziploc baggie full of blood. That's kind of what I'm picturing right now.
I'm doing my best here, okay?
No, it's good. But the fun part about it is it has kind of like coagulated a little bit.
So it would have been better. Okay, I'll be right back.
It's a little it's a little nasty. That's why I was like, ew. But
Oh, that's what you...
but she will. She's like, I can do either or. That one's gonna go bad really quick though. So
Let's do that one first.
yeah. And she will kind of hold her nose, as she honestly eats it.
Accuse it.
Yeah.
Starts chewing it a little
To the disgust of like literally everyone.
Ugh.
You know, you thought your suffering, you thought your torment was over. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I can get it down.
Well, actually, since the Buona team's got, I actually have a question. Lilia, if you're
Sure.
feeling up to it. Are we the only
Sure.
Buona teams here, other than Kamir? Or are there more of us?
So, I think the thing is, it's hard to know if there's any more Banu Hakim in the city. Just how we are. We're the only ones who have introduced ourselves. It's just the 4 of us.
So, have we?
Are most
So-
Kahim not part of the Camarilla?
They are. It's just some people, just don't register, which isn't great. I mean, it is breaking the masquerade. They should be introducing themselves, but it happens. Plus, we're a bit sneakier, so it makes it a little
Yeah,
a
it's
little
fair.
easier to fly under the radar.
So, hold on. What's Armani? What's your clan?
Is
Bruja,
Armani
right?
here?
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking
Bruja,
Kevin.
I'm here.
So,
Bruja.
I have a. So another question is there? So there's definitely more Bruja than there are Ban Hakims, correct?
In the
So
camp?
Yeah, in the camp.
No.
Armani, you're not
Ma'am,
here.
No.
it's basically just Sean and Armani at this point. The Camarilla have gotten a bit selective with who they take into them.
Interesting. And they chose Molly and Armani? Sorry. I forgot I wasn't muted. I realized
Bring that up.
I'm
Bring
not
that up with
out.
Panhart. Bring that up with Panhart. Like, I mean, yeah. It's if there's a whole lot of political bullshit that kind of goes on, but for the
Why?
most part,
Is it because this is just for retaking the city, or?
so let me give her let's give her a check. She's pretty intelligent.
She is pretty.
And
She is very pretty.
Wow, babe.
Look,
Hey, you're
I
muted
mean,
over there. Stay
if you look
muted.
at her, she kind of looks
I
like
got
Katie.
it.
She does.
She kind of looks like Katie.
Yeah.
I look good then, damn.
You sexy.
Oh, thank you. I don't think so. Thank you. You're wonderful.
I think you look great.
Actually, I think she's probably
I love
gonna
you, Charlie.
rouse for
Aw,
this because it seems like a smart thing in her current state. But it's fine.
Look, we've got bags of blood for days. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys can go get bored of sandwich baggy.
I will do it properly next.
I love it. No, I love it so much.
You get like a juice
Honestly,
box
it's
straw and, like,
it's so
pop it in.
endearing. It's so endearing.
Quack bars.
I think we really need to talk about the quag bars.
You need some straws and pop them in there like juice boxes.
No.
At that point, it's just
goddamn,
bloody
we
boba.
will- Yeah, so she's gross. So, yeah, she will go ahead. I think that's enough to kind of figure out. It's like, so back a while ago, actually, Tamina, you can go ahead and make a occult intelligence check as well, because this would also very much involve you and your history. Steven, I don't know, how interested would you be in the history of the clan of Banu Hakim?
Very much so, because I haven't been taught much.
Then
Be
yeah,
fair.
go ahead and make it. Well, do you think that would have been something that came up in? Well, no. You know what? We'll just go with this. Tamina, as you kind of ask that, you think to yourself, and there was kind of a little while ago, there was sort of a event that went on, and there was a question at this event of who would join the Camarilla, if it would be the Banu Hakim or the Ministry. And during, basically the Ministry's interview to become part of the Camarilla, the building that it was held in exploded. So, randomly. it probably so. After that, the Banu Hakim was sort of picked to be in the Camarilla. They were picked over the Ministry. So Ministry aren't really allowed into the Camarilla. They're kind of an edge case. Now, with kind of how the politics are going on in Philadelphia right now, especially with Hugh, he's a bit more open. And that might be why Armani and Sean were let in. Hakata, it's kind of a toss-up. It's really on a case-by-case basis. But like with Armani and Sean and how this is like really starting to like how this city is starting to like get back into the swing of things. It's Hugh is a little bit more he's going a little bit more loose and wild. Though, Brujahs still don't have representation. But you have representation because you are technically part of the Camarilla.
Got it.
And I think she says a lot of that. Maybe you have more details than her when it comes to that. But she basically gives Steven the rundown. And you can kind of fill in any kind of gaps where she would have, missed out on.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But I appreciate the clothes.
Yeah, if you still want, I could go out and get you your own, a bit more comfortable.
I mean, I think you guys have, I don't know, my clothes, if you let me stay in these for a little bit, like, hopefully by tomorrow I'll be a little bit better. I can go pick up my own clothes. I can probably walk into any kind of clinic and they'll probably just automatically give me a blood transfusion. So, well, we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, let us know if you need anything.
I will. And thank you again for letting me stay here.
Of course.
Yeah, no problem.
Anybody else got something going on tonight? Armani, Molly?
I don't got anything going on. I might go to work.
Hell yeah, go to work.
Oh shit, I have a job still. Nah.
Well, this is a very good question, Steven. Have you shown up in that 2 weeks that you kind of spent staring out over the river? Did you go to work?
Absolutely fucking not.
You might have a job.
Right.
Well, the truck's still mine, I guess. We're not.
They haven't come to collect it yet.
They have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
which they are, but
yeah. So like that iPad that Ollie opened, it was actually like due a week ago.
That means he's not missing it.
This guy's gonna get the police could be investigating this now.
It's possible. It's possible.
I let my buddy hop in the back of the truck. He started open. I don't know.
You might get a call from Marvin Steele. All right. Armani, got anything going on tonight you can think of? You want to hit up?
He'll go with the club. He'll see how any developments with the whole vampire and Russians thing.
Gotcha. Um,
The code work. That's what he's doing.
let me see. All right. All right. 1's Armani, 2 is Julian, 3 is Ollie.
All right. Ollie it is.
So me.
Ollie!
Oh, hey, cool.
Oh, yeah.
cool.
All right.
So Ollie, you're at your bar.
Perfect.
As you're kind of at your bar, as you're where do you wait for her? Do you wait for her kind of up in the flat up top, or do you wait for her down in the bar?
I think he'd be down in the bar.
Okay. As you're waiting down in the bar, you do hear something crash upstairs. You hear something like glass break.
I go upstairs. What's going on? I look
Um,
around.
Yeah, and as you're walking up, you hear another kind of something shatter. You walk upstairs and you see 2 of your plates have been shattered on the ground. Ali, I need you to make a athletics dexterity check for me, please.
Athletics dexterity?
Yes.
Dodge.
Let me see if I have a pass.
Difficulty. I would say difficulty 3. So you would have passed that. So that's good. But you are able to dodge out of the way as a plate comes flying at your head. It kind of crashes and shatters against the wall behind you.
Do I think this is my ghost?
Oh yeah, this is absolutely your ghost. There's nothing else that this could possibly be.
What? What's the problem now?
Give me another athletics dexterity check. We'll say another difficulty 3.
And dexterity.
Yeah, you dodge again as the plate goes sailing by your head and smashes against the wall behind you.
I just kind of like open my arms up like what's happening? What's bothering you now?
As you're kind of standing there, you feel something like slam into your foot, like somewhat like the heel of somebody's boot just slamming into your toes, like down onto your toes.
But it doesn't hurt. It's just like pressure.
It does hurt. It does hurt. You won't take any superficial damage, but it does kind of like it fucks with you a little bit.
Do you want me to get you anything?
He drops a glass this time. As the cabinet next to your one with the plates flies open.
Are you mad at me?
There is no response.
Okay. I like look at a piece of glass on the ground. I could sort of like kick it aside. Crush that if you're mad at me.
Yeah, it crushes. It shatters again into smaller pieces.
I as it like crushes that, I start like getting like a dustbin and stuff, and I just start sweeping it up as we're talking, and just like imagine I have like a bin or something or like a bag to just dump this in nearby. Is it because of Sarah? And I like give it another piece of glass to crush.
The glass does not crush.
Is it just because I'm me?
It doesn't crush. Well, I think a little bit of it crushes.
Well, could you like try to tell me what's going on besides breaking my stuff?
He turns on your
new
faucet.
set. He turns on my faucet.
Yeah, the kitchen faucet.
He doesn't even like move. He just freezes there. Do you want water? I don't know what you want.
Water
Try to give it
splashes
better.
onto you.
I think your ghost is telling you you stink.
Take a shower.
No, I'm sorry. I just had to butt in because it struck me.
Is there a way I can incite my ghost?
Yeah, go ahead and make honestly a pretty difficult wits insight check.
What's inside? Oh man, why even roll this? Well, actually, it's not the worst thing. I think if I rouse, I get an extra die, right?
Get an extra 2 dice.
No, I'm not gonna rouse.
And no, I mean, this is my characterization for Ollie. Josh can say otherwise, but I imagine it is absolutely not fine china.
It's not fine china. I didn't. I just said I have to get a new set.
With 4, it's kind of hard to tell.
I can imagine.
He's obviously very angry. For some reason, it is. He you know that he has attempted on your life, but it hasn't really worked out so much for him. Forbid he finds out about fire. But it is difficult to tell.
Do you wanna? What do you want to do? Here, can you write here? I fast
all of your cabinets fly open. Like every single one of them. Your refrigerator flies open. Every door in this room that you're in just absolutely just opens up.
I do the phasmophobia thing, and I get like a book and like a pen, and I throw it on the ground. Come on, anything.
What kind of pen is it?
It's not a nice pen. It's like one of those, like those 20 packs of pens.
Yeah.
You get, like 20 packs, yeah.
He throws it at you.
Am I the problem here?
You see, go ahead and make another wits insight check.
Do this time. Actually, can I willpower that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and willpower 1.
Okay. Willpower reroll, dice reroll. Okay. So an extra success?
Yeah, so the way that he's kind of acting out right now, well, you think it's you don't know if it's a he or not. The way that he's kind of acting out, you can tell he doesn't really have the ability to really give you a sense of like how he is feeling. This is the best that he can do. You would probably need someone who could talk to ghosts, someone who could, do something with them to really kind of get an idea. And honestly, it probably make things like less frustrating for him.
Does anyone in our coterie talk to ghosts? Does Tamina talk to ghosts?
I'm pretty sure both Molly and Tamina can do that. Molly specifically, that's like the whole Hakata thing.
Tamina can't talk to ghosts.
Oh, no,
I can see
can't.
I can
It's very
see the
specifically a
past.
Hakata thing.
I can see the past, and I can like talk to dead bodies and stuff. And I can ward against ghosts if you want to ward on the house.
Oh, that might be, guys. No, 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 I'm kidding. Okay, look. I got like a date tonight, okay? So I'm gonna go in a bit, and then I've got some people. I know some people. They're gonna help us, okay? You just gotta hang in here for like maybe a night.
Another glass kind of comes careening towards your head. Go ahead and make an athletics dexterity check one more time for me.
2 successes?
That time it hits you. You get a glass just straight in the fucking head. Go ahead and take a superficial damage. And it might leave a bruise, you know. If you're alive, that would probably leave a bruise.
Fix that.
But as you kind of like, you're like, okay, I'm going on my date. That happens, and then all the doors that he had previously opened shut, just with a slam.
Are you jealous or something?
Let me see something real quick.
I feel like you're saying all the wrong things to this ghost, but I kind of
He
love it.
definitely is.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is gonna make a roll, I think. Oof, I'm sorry, Ollie.
What is that?
Can you go ahead and make a athletics dexterity check for me one more time?
Dang, you really ticked him off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It
Six.
beats 6. Difficulty 6.
I will rouse this because this seems really important. Are you kidding me? It's fine.
Nom nom.
Dude, you're gonna have to eat again tonight.
I'm going out for dinner. Willpower?
You can willpower 1. I would suggest it.
Okay.
3.
3. Okay. Hey, what's your health look like?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares.
5 squares. Okay.
5 white
So
squares, yeah.
this is not halved.
Okay.
Flee for your life.
So go ahead and take 5 superficial damage. As this guy, you do feel him clasp around your throat this time. It feels like he's trying to break your neck.
I jump out my window.
Yeah.
That's my immediate reaction to that.
You do.
He's gonna have some aggravated damage now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
But it's whatever is up with your ghost is rough. I think as you jump out of, do you have anything to help with your fall?
I do actually.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you jump out and you're fine. But you do take that damage. This is not a cute ghost anymore. This isn't just a ghost destroying your property, throwing your Legos, occasionally setting fires. There has been an attempt on your life at this one.
I tell Sarah I'm busy.
Yeah, I think like you. I think honestly, like you fall, you jump out the window and like she's like about to walk in. She's like, Ollie, what Is do I want to know why'd you jump out the window?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna take care of it. You know,
Ollie,
maybe
Ollie, you look like shit. What happened?
I'm hungry for starters. Let's you know what? Are you hungry? We should eat something. I'll take care of the problem
Yeah,
in there.
Okay. What's the problem in there? What happened?
The ghost got
You
a
look
little
like
mad
you were
at
hit
me.
by a truck.
The ghost got a little mad at me.
What ghost?
Oh, there's a ghost that lives there.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Don't worry, I know a couple people. Think.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I have to ask around. Maybe they know some people. I don't know. I'm gonna take care of it. It's not a problem. Let's go eat some
She
food.
blinks at you.
And she probably knows what he means when he says food.
Yeah.
He probably just puts an arm around her waist and just starts walking. And then the other hand's on his head. He's like, "Oh god, this fucking sucks."
I mean, do you need blood?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You can have some.
Do you? From where? 'Cause I'm not going back in there.
I mean, if you need blood, she kind of gestures to herself. I'm feeling fine.
Isn't it bad if I drink from a vampire?
So, if you drink directly from her, it could cause a blood bond.
Which is bad. That's really
Don't do it,
bad.
for the love of Jesus.
Please.
No.
Here's
let
the
him decide.
thing.
Let him decide.
Here's the thing.
Do what you're gonna do.
I'm listening.
No, look what I put.
So the thing with that is, you'll still be bloodbound, but you are able to resist it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But also it would be her.
Yeah.
It would be her, so it might be a little difficult. But also
Sorry.
she's like, I mean, you don't have to feed for me after that. Just that, or if you want, we can make it so you don't have to feed straight from the vein. I'll just put it in a cup or something.
Why don't we just find a couple of kind?
You look like
probably no one around when he says kind.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, Ollie. I think if you went up to a couple of people and look in the way that you look, they're gonna turn tail. You look, I mean this with all the love in my heart. You look like you were hit by a bus. And that's no exaggeration. It looks like they're gonna ask to call an ambulance.
Right. So, okay, you look fine. You go get someone then.
Here, hold on. Is there anybody at the bar?
I think I would have told them all to get out.
When would you have told them to get out?
That's a good point.
Look. I'm gonna go grab a glass. Just take some. It's fine. I've already fed tonight. You're not gonna get blood bonded. Calm down.
I'm gonna insight and use Wit's insight.
It makes sense that he doesn't know quite how it works.
Just that does not look good. I'm gonna willpower that. Do I only get one?
You get two.
I think I also hang on. I think I do lose something from trying to. It's her. Wait.
Oh yeah, that is true.
You struggle to assert your own personality when it. Take a die penalty to social pools against the leader or superior.
Well, good thing these aren't. Oh no, it is a social pool. What's their die penalty?
It's one die. One dice.
Okay. So I don't think it would matter too much because I I would just take the last one off of your non-blood rolls,
Yeah.
and the last one on your non-willpower rolls would have been also a blank. So we can still say that you got about 3. She seems to be getting impatient with you. She, she's like, just get it over with already. Like, we don't need to do this. She's a little irritated.
It's fine. I can get my own blood. Okay? We can do this another time, okay?
She kind of looks at you like, okay, when are we gonna do it? I cleared my schedule. Do you not like me anymore?
No, it's not that. He looks
Alright.
like...
I'll go find someone else.
What do you
Have a
mean
good
someone
night,
else?
Ollie.
I think...
She walks away. She just kind of like, bye.
I think he goes into like an alley. I think he needs to do a resist frenzy, honestly.
Like an anger or a...
Not really anger. It's more of like, I guess it's more of both.
Is
It's like a bunch of emotions, probably.
What is Ollie feeling right now?
He feels like hurt. And he feels like he made a mistake. Is the big thing. He feels like the best way to put it is like an upset child when they feel like they've upset their parent, or in this case, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make it. We'll treat that as like a fury frenzy, because I think because as you're feeling these emotions, I think on basically internally, you do hear that voice in your head, and it is, it's like, how could you do that? How could you let her down? Like, go show her. Like, it's being very it's not so mad at her, but you're very mad at yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that resist frenzy.
Okay, 0 modifier. Yep. That's right, I don't have many dice pool left. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Sorry. Uh-oh.
Yeah. How are you guys tonight?
I'm
Great.
better.
I'm
I'm doing pretty
it's fine.
Keith's feeling better.
Yeah.
It's we made it one day without a frenzy fail.
Jason's last frenzy fail.
Yeah.
1.
I don't have any
I need a
dice left.
chalkboard.
That's when it's like somewhere someone is like, somebody just bop it down to 0, please.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
like,
definitely need one.
I like that. That could be like the subtle way we tell each other, like, we've got a problem, but we don't want everyone else to like get involved. It's just like reset the counter.
All right, who fucking reset it?
Yeah. I'm not mad. I just want to know.
I just want to know.
That said 1 yesterday. What's it say today? I see a 0 there.
Oh, God.
Big circle.
This is. I'm trying to think what's gonna happen here.
Beto.
Just the Brennan Lee Mulligan. It's the big old goose egg gang.
Big old goose egg. Yes or no? Ooh, God, I love that episode. Ah, so good.
Let's see. All right, so I think for the most part, I'm not gonna make you hurt yourself because that feels a little too dark.
Very dark.
I feel like
That's
everything that's
real
happened is pretty dark.
That's super dark.
If I hurt myself, I'll pass out. That's the funny thing. If I hurt myself, I'll just pass out.
As funny as like the image of him like punching himself in the head, going stupid, stupid, and then passing out it is also dark.
That's incredibly dark, and I don't want to deal with that right now.
Yeah,
it's a little too dark for the world of darkness.
Hit me, storyteller. Hit me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the closest passerby, you pounce on them. You obviously like. I think your beast kind of rectifies this as, you know, like you're not going to hurt yourself, obviously, but somebody's got to pay. I think you just pull someone into an alleyway.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I think
and
you
I get
grab
really
them.
hairy
And
too.
I don't. Yeah, you do get hairy. I don't even think they have time to scream. I think. You can try to resist this. They're not going to last very long either way because you are a gangrel, and your frenzies are very scary. You are very in tune with your beast. You can try to make a willpower test to try to resist this. I think if you would like to.
Okay. Willpower. So what's the willpower roll? Do I just click on the willpower like cog?
The resist frenzy. I don't know. It might be. Let me see. You guys know better than I do. Well, that's a very good question. Gosh, is it just a it's a willpower test? Is that just a resist frenzy? I don't know.
Is what specifically resist frenzy? I'm sorry.
What's a willpower test?
That is a resist frenzy. I mean, your
Okay.
willpower versus the beast.
Yeah.
So just roll resist frenzy.
Resist frenzy. I need a 3. 3 to pass.
Just barely.
Yeah, you're able to kind of like pull yourself together for a moment. You see probably this young woman who is frightened out of her mind as you kind of have her in your hands. You don't think this is going to last much longer. What do you do?
Like she's already hurt and in pain.
Yeah, she could probably like. You think that she has maybe like one more attack in her, or you have one more. She could probably resist one more attack, but she's gone after that.
Okay. So like she is like broken basically at this point. Or would you say
she could probably run.
This is the
But
complicated part.
Yeah.
Is like if I let her run, she's seen me. I'm a big hairy monster.
That is true.
I can't wipe her mind. It's not something that I do.
No, and that's
Okay.
very hard while you're in frenzy right now. Yeah, you would only be able to use. You can only use your physical disciplines right now.
I think first. Ooh, I'm gonna hate myself for what's gonna happen. Ollie's probably gonna hate himself later. I think first he. That's true, Armani. I think first he's gonna start crying, like, and he's just gonna start saying I'm sorry, and then I think he's just gonna kill her. Like, there's not much to do there.
Yeah, I think you make short work of her. I think it's
Like,
just kind of a snap of the neck.
It's either a snap of the neck, claw of the neck. It's just whatever goes the fastest. And I think like he like curls up in the alley for a bit, and he goes for his phone, and his hands are probably shaking. And he just. I think he just like it's a very like the way he texts. It's like he just like puts the address of his bar in the group chat, and then I think he and then I think he just mentions near the alley, and he just kind of sits there and curls up and just kind of starts crying with the blood coming out his eyes.
Okay. Ollie, go ahead and take 2 stains.
2 stains. That's 2 humanity, right?
Yeah. Well,
Or my humanity goes down by 2.
No. So your humanity is 7 right now, right?
Yes.
So you're gonna mark off at or if you go into the cog, you can type how many stains you have next to your humanity.
2. Okay.
Yep.
I uncog it. Okay, cool.
But all of you get that text message from Ollie.
What was the text message exactly?
It was just his
address.
The address, and like near it says near the like alley near that address.
I feel like Steven and Tamina are leaving.
Yeah, around the same time.
And look down at our phones like, is he
asking us out?
Yeah, you see a message immediately from Julian. You wanting to hang out?
He doesn't like type anything after that. I think honestly, Ollie probably like just doesn't even look at his phone whenever it buzzes. He just stares at the body.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we head to address? I guess. I'm looking at Tamina.
I called Julian like,
Hello?
what are we doing? What's going
are we
on?
hanging out? We're going to the bar? Is that like a thing?
I don't know. It was impromptu, I guess, but.
And specifically, it says in the. Yeah,
he did mention like an alley beside the bar. Hey, who went and fed with him yesterday? Did someone ever go?
No.
Did he get to eat?
You're on speaker, by the way, but yeah. I think he ate, but I don't.
Why am I on speaker?
Because it's just the 2 of us.
It's just the 2 of us.
Okay. You said that like it was like
All right.
quiet.
Okay. Where are Molly and Armani? And yeah, Molly and Armani. Where are they?
I'm on my way to Rivers. Do I need to turn around or?
I don't know. How close is this address to you?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. If I'm driving towards Rivers right now, is his further or?
It is in the opposite direction. Rivers is down in South Philly, and his is up in actual Poplar. Really close to Center City. Molly, Tamina and Steven would get there before you would if you were already on your way to Rivers.
Yeah, he was.
We'll just go see what's up.
Yeah, just let me know if you need me. If he's just wanting to hang out, tell him I'm sorry I missed him. I gotta hang out with River a bit today, but we will definitely hang out at some point.
Got it. Talk to you
Sure.
later. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Dang, I keep saying I'm gonna hang out with that guy.
Let's go.
There was an
Where
invitation.
are
Didn't
Molly
take
and
it.
Armani
Never have
here?
these plans.
Gavin, you're
Armani,
muted.
what are you kind of disregarding and heading to the, or do you answer back?
You're not
He's
talking.
typing. He's typing.
He typing.
He was typing.
He's unmuted now.
We will,
Come back to him.
yeah, we can cut back in a little
But what
bit.
about Katie? Where is the Katie?
She's dealing with kiddo.
He's
Quick.
It looks like it's you and Keith.
yeah. But we'll
the
cut the
best
we'll cut-
combo.
yeah, we'll cut to you first, Julian.
Okay.
As you head down to South Philly and you head over to Rivers, you probably have a key.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, you would have a key. But yeah, come on in.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
There are a few of us still. There's still some coming in from New Jersey that I really need to get in contact with. I mean, if you could look into that, that would be
Oh, sure.
wonderful.
Do you have any names? Or...
You know, names are crazy.
Names are crazy. They're strange things. You can send them to me later if you got them.
Bobbert, yeah.
Bobbert?
Bobbert.
Is he
Bobbert
like
Corridor?
is he from like overseas or no? Bobbert?
Fuck that Bobbert,
Okay.
dude. I don't like him.
All right. Wait, Armani's going. He just like looks at the message and remembers what happened when he didn't go last time, and he's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
She will give you names.
Okay, sounds good.
But then she does also mention Preston, and she very,
Yeah.
she mentions Erica, of course. She's
Mhm.
kind of like the head of it. And then, she very, kind of, she's like, oh yeah, and Loretta, I guess. But it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think we should try to get everybody involved that we can, and that's what we were asked to do.
Totally.
and-
I'm hoping at the next Elysium, like that'll be something that's like, I'm really hoping to kind of, get around and talk to everyone about that. And I'm really hoping like Erica will too. And I'm, you should too. I think it's
Yeah.
really good to kind of get to know everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If last Elysium was really busy, hopefully this next one should be a little bit quieter.
Yeah, that was
Uh-huh.
like crazy. I don't know when the next one's going to be though. So I should probably wonder if
Good
Hugh
point.
has that in mind.
How often do they happen normally? Like, is it?
It's kind of like on an as needed basis, or if Hugh wants to host one, just to kind of host one
Got
sort
it.
of thing. Wants to get to know more people. I mean, I could see him hosting one pretty soon because we do have an influx of new people coming in.
Is it more than
But
just Toreador coming in?
Oh yeah, there's whole kinds. There's a bunch of kinds of people. More venture
Okay.
coming in. I think more, Nosferatu are making themselves known. Things like that. And then I think Ambrose is working with a few other cities to kind of bring in more Tremere, which,
Mm-hmm. They're an interesting bunch, Tremere.
Oh yeah, they're weird. They're so weird.
Like I only like vaguely see like some of the blood magic stuff just because of like Jamina and Steven, but they're different, it's like apparently a different thing. Or
Oof.
maybe it's the same thing, but like
And And like I
Um,
have told you before, like, don't give your blood out just to anybody.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know,
Like,
I know.
yeah, I just want to make sure, like, keep that like real close to you. Don't let just anyone drink from you.
Yeah, no, I know how that can work.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, before I forget, I know it's probably been a
Yeah.
few weeks for you, but like it's actually only been a few days for me and like, time space, my
Oh yeah,
headspace.
because no, that's fair.
Um,
You're out for a while.
what was Carmen upset about like at my concert a while ago?
Oh my
She was
gosh. So she came. Oh yeah. So she came over to me and Diego, and she was like, "Hey, can we talk real? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Can we talk real quick?" And she was kind of like pointing at Diego, and he was like, "Yeah, sure." And they kind of went off, and like, I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not really sure what they were talking about. But like,
Mhm.
she was pretty pissed.
Like they know each other?
Yeah, like they know each other. I haven't like I've talked to Diego about business things, but like I haven't really like talk in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that was kind of interesting.
Are they? Do they look related at all?
I mean, they could be.
Hmm. Interesting. No, she seemed out of sorts, and that was weird. I didn't know what was going
Oh
on.
yeah, no, she was pissed. Like you didn't have to like be super insightful to tell that. She was not happy he was there and talking to me, but
Hmm.
So I mean that's kind of something fun to think about and kind of keep in our pockets for a little bit. Don't really know what for, and honestly that might be why he hasn't like really talked to me recently. But
You think it's related?
it might be. Like I mean, he was like I think she was getting even more angry because like personally I think he seemed really nonchalant about it, so like that probably pissed her off even more. But
He
yeah.
was just acting like, oh, no, it's not a big deal, it's fine. And then she's like, no, it is a big deal. And then, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, kind of.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, bless you. Yeah, I've been meaning to like that is one of those things I kind of want to ask him about, but also like I don't want to I don't know how to like bring that up without mentioning that. Well, I don't know. Maybe he. Yeah, no. I think that's something to pick his brain about.
Yeah,
I'll look
definitely.
into that.
Yeah, I was just curious. I didn't really know. I didn't really know what their deal was.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It'd probably really help if I knew Spanish, but that one eludes me
It's
a little
hard.
bit.
I tried. I tried like all through high school. I could never get it down.
Je parle français, so it's whatever.
I can't do that either.
That's rough. I mean, I've been alive for a long time, and I was in London for a little bit, so like,
Yeah.
you learn
Well,
you pick up some things.
I hope so. At least I hope eventually.
I mean, it's always something to kind of, you could work on that.
I
Learn a
could.
language.
I got time. They say, if you've got as much time as we do, we pick up some skills. So that could be a good one. I just kind of threw myself all into one specific skill, and I got good at that one, but I may have neglected others.
So what's new with you?
Oh,
We didn't really get to talk yesterday all that much. I just kind of had to. I had some
no.
other kind of messages I had to deal to people. So
Yeah, you delivered that message for Steven, didn't you?
yeah, how'd that go? I'm guessing
Um,
since you didn't tell me, like, he's fine, but
yeah, he's fine. It went okay. I sorry
Why
got
would
in
that?
some trouble, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Um, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't think it was like soundproofed. I don't think the ivory tower was soundproofed very well.
Oh,
Um, yeah, so everyone like kind of knew, but didn't want to say anything. But also, I think that was kind of like an intimidation thing. Um,
hey, if you're ever in any sort of trouble, let me know before it gets to that point, okay? She was not in a good shape. I don't want you to ever end up that way.
what happened to her?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but she was burnt real bad.
Oof. Yeah, and I mean, you know, same.
Hmm. She's recovering.
Oh, that's good. You know, I like her. She's pretty okay. I mean, compared to like some other people.
I was a little on the fence because I think, well, originally it seemed like she sold Stephen out for some position. So I'm like, well, that's not a very nice thing to do to your, you know, your child. But
Oh,
also,
is that what
I,
you think?
I mean, that's what it kind of
Hmm.
seems like.
No, listen, look. So that was kind of she didn't run it, right? But
What?
he was like, so you know the whole thing with Steven kind of, you know, uh, with the whole masquerade breach that happened
Right,
before,
right, the
right?
first one. Yeah.
So Hugh had been trying to get her to take the primogen position. She didn't really want it. Like that's not really like her drive. But after all that, he was like, I'll let him go. You have to take
If,
the primogen position.
why'd she give him a boon?
Beats me.
She didn't want him to feel guilty. It made more. I've misjudged. I've misjudged her a lot.
Yeah, no, because like Hugh, like I think,
Why did he want her to do it so bad? Like she's still the primogen after that, so he really
yeah,
wanted her
'cause
to do it.
nobody fucking likes Camille. And when
Yeah,
I say nobody likes Camille, I mean nobody likes Camille.
yeah. I kind of thought of something like that. Like they got to be represented, by that primogen, and like Tamina's obviously not going to go to him. And then I didn't figure Stephen would if Tamina wouldn't, so he couldn't really fill that role.
No, like, yeah.
Oh, well,
So like,
it's a bit of a bombshell for me. That kind of just shifted some things in my head.
yeah, I mean she's not the worst. Like she can be kind of like hard to talk to sometimes because she can be like incredibly serious, but like once you get to open up, like once she gets to like open up a little bit, like it's not as bad.
Didn't you want to make like a coterie with her? Wasn't that like
I
something you
did.
wanted?
I wanted to. She was kind of on the fence about it.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Like I want to, but it's like her and Saint and like
Saint, I've heard not the greatest
Saint.
about.
It feels kind of weird like having a harpy and a sheriff like in the same coterie now. Like times have changed. Um, Thoughts and opinions have kind of shifted a little bit, so I'm not like super thrilled about that. And Sean is still kind of like hell no. So you know. But, like, otherwise, we could have been, like, a really cool, like, girl power coterie, you know?
Yeah, definitely, definitely so.
But so I don't know, maybe, some of the people that are coming in, we can find somebody who wants to be in a coterie with me. Oh, by the way, have you talked to Molly about the games?
There has absolutely been no great opportunity to do so yet. I mean to, I will. There's not been a minute.
That's fair. That's fair.
Plus, you kind of have, like, with Molly, you have to talk to her just being like a specific mood. If you try to talk to her about this, like when she's like ready to jump at your throat, then it's probably not gonna work out. So I'm kind of waiting for her to be in a better mood. Tried watching The Bachelor, but she's actually still ready to go for the throat over The Bachelor.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Have you we didn't really get to watch a whole lot of TV in New York. Do you like The Bachelor? You should watch The Bachelor.
I watched a bit. I'll be honest, I didn't watch a lot, but I tried to bond. I'm like, okay, this guy seems nice, and she's like, no, he's awful, he's the worst, and I was just like, okay, I guess I'm wrong. So I mean, I took a guess 50-50 was good or bad, right? And wrong.
We can totally watch it, and I'll let you know the whole lowdown on everything.
That'll be good. I just took a guess.
But I mean, it's nice that you're bonding.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that'll help smooth out the conversation a little bit,
Yeah, I think honestly, if Volley's around a little bit longer and they get to talk a little bit more, she'll warm up and it'll be fine.
That's good. But this is also official paperwork, so
Yeah, right. I'll get on it.
Yeah. He is technically kind of beholden to her right now, and that's it's not a great look.
Yeah, I'll talk to her about it. So maybe if no one's busy later, I'll try to do it. Maybe today.
Yeah. So do you just want to hang out for a little bit?
That sounds good.
You guys chill.
We do.
We
bachelor and chill.
Yes. Molly, I don't know if you're here for this, but you did get a text message from Ollie, with just his address.
And next to the alley.
Next to the alley. Right now, Steven and Tamina are on their way.
Armani said he was coming too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're coming, you should.
Molly's on her way. She sighs and she looks at it. She's like,
I think the longer that Molly and Ollie get to hang out, the more they'll like each other.
no.
I don't know if that is what's gonna happen at all.
It's my favorite
Ollie,
thing is
I
to
will-
foreshadow the exact opposite.
So
Ollie,
much
I know that you are really upset right now. I will point out you still look very. What does Ollie's beast form look like?
I actually never put thought into it. I'm definitely hairy and gross.
Hairy and gross.
I never actually.
We love
I
you
know
even
his
though
arms.
you're hairy. It's fine.
I'm hairy in real life. I mean,
Yeah, and we love you anyways.
Aw.
Okay.
I haven't thought of it yet. I'm gonna think of it for next session. But
Okay.
I'm definitely bestial. Like you can look at me and be like, oh, that's not normal.
And I will say, you are very bestial right now. You do have a dead person in the alleyway. This is very much a masquerade breach.
Yep. He's afraid to call Sarah. So
What do you? I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what are you still just outside? So I will say there will probably be people walking around.
I think if that's the case, I don't want to go into my bar. I think he limps over to the back door and opens it. I will say you're in an alleyway. There's probably bags of trash too
that like if
Yeah.
you really need to like hide under or something like that, like there's a chance you
Oh
can
my
do that.
Gosh, I'm gonna be actual Denji. I'm gonna go into the trash can. No, I'm not gonna actually
You-
go in there. I think I'll put the body in there and then I'll like hide it next to the. I'm assuming these are like big garbage bins, right?
It's
Or
it's
they-
probably a dumpster. It's probably
Yeah,
there are
like a dumpster.
dumpsters, and then there are people that just kind of have their trash, just have like their bags of trash.
Yeah, I would probably like I don't like aggressively throw it in, but I do put it in there and I put like make sure it's under the bags and I like sit next to it.
Yeah.
I like
Do you
fetal
try to
position
hide
it.
your kind of whatever bestial kind of thing you have going on right now? Do you try to hide that or try to?
Yeah, I try the best I can. I don't think there's a way to like turn it off.
No, you've got this for another night.
Yeah,
Or
I
you've got this for
definitely
the rest of
do.
the night.
Like if I have to like put something over my like if I find like a dirty blanket or anything and just like put it over me, like anything.
Yeah, you can do that.
I probably just look like a homeless guy to everyone else, so from like far away.
Yeah,
It's not like they're gonna approach
That's
me.
fair. And you wait there, and eventually, first who would show up would probably be Steven and Tamina. We'll just say for now. I think that probably Molly and Armani would arrive around the same time, a little bit after that.
Hello? Oliver, you here?
He
I'm
doesn't
looking
really-
around.
he-
How busy is this road?
It's got people on it. It's got people on it. It's not like, it's not shoulder to shoulder, and it is kind of lit. It's early night, but it's like there are still cars, there are still people.
Okay.
Nobody seems to have like stopped though. Like no one's kind of like, hovering over him or anything like that. So like, but you go to this alleyway.
Like, I'm not calling for him. I'm looking around like, what happened? Where is he?
Yeah.
I don't want to call to him because I don't want to draw attention.
Or
His phone stolen again?
Plot twist: the Sabbat killed him and took his phone and ambushed you.
Oh no.
shit, here we go again.
I'm probably like not too far from them, am I?
No, they're probably maybe 10 feet away. Maybe we'll give them about 30 feet away.
I don't think I call to them. I think like if they ever like turn around, I raise my hand.
Yeah, you guys would see a hand raised.
Is it a clawed hand?
It's very furry.
Yeah.
I will walk
Oh no,
gingerly
cosplayers
through.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Playing in the alley again.
She's wearing heels and wearing a very nice red like skirt suit thing, and is just like ugh. So she'll walk over and what's wrong?
You see like the blood from his eyes?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what'd
did
you do?
What happened?
I made Sarah really mad.
Okay. I make my
Yeah, he looks beat as shit. Like just not even just beyond the fur. Like he looks like hell. He looks like he got hit by a bus.
You made her mad. I make my sire mad by existing, so
I make my sire suffer by
Damn.
I like making my sire mad.
He like gulps and he says,
Damn.
"I didn't want to hurt her. I didn't mean to."
who?
What'd you do?
You
Who?
hurt your
Sire?
sire?
No.
Can I insight check him?
What did you do, Ollie?
He like goes into the dumpster and he pulls out the body.
Oh no.
Bruh, I'm not doing this
Nah,
shit
put that
again.
back
Nope.
Armani just pushes the body back in. Hold up.
Molly.
All right.
Okay.
Good
I
lord.
just need to be very clear here. We are not hiding this from.
We're not. Wait, what?
I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not.
We are telling Hugh and Zelda about the masquerade breach. I am not.
Well, go ahead and make kind of insight or make a intelligence politics roll.
Sure, I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. I feel
Everyone
like
zero
that's a
successes.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Joke's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
you.
no,
I
we have
beast.
two-
It actually makes sense for Steve.
I mean-
He's freaking out right the fuck now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of it this way, right? You know, the police say if you do this one more time, you're going to jail forever, and then you do it. It's like, well, we have to tell them so we don't get in more trouble. You
Right.
can't get in more trouble if you tell them.
But here's the problem. Tamina's reasoning is, I'm not going to spend 2 weeks getting acid poured all over my fucking
no,
body.
Do what you guys gonna do. I'm not there.
Yeah, it's okay.
He
Right.
tactically avoided a situation. What a boss.
Actually, Molly, if you were to do intelligence medicine, would that be any more points?
Let me see. Hang on. Not gonna lie, my medicine and my politics are the same.
Okay.
My wits are more in there, but I could. I was gonna say I could willpower, but I can't. Those are 2 regular dice. Can I rouse and just add 2 dice?
You know what? Because I didn't say you guys could rouse, you guys can absolutely rouse if you would like to, and add
I
2
don't
die.
do it often and just forget. Oof. 2d10.
No, like the bestial
Can I
fail
willpower the one?
makes so much sense. Here.
Yeah, you
I
could
haven't
willpower
used my
that one.
willpower yet.
So
Damn
I
it.
have
Okay.
4 successes, or
five,
5 successes
Because you're
now.
10.
Yeah, 5 successes now.
All right.
I have 4. Right? Hang on.
4 and 5
4 and
successes.
5, yeah.
I will say, Molly, you're kind of I would say Tamina too. Like you start freaking out, but you kind of get like a little bit more of a level head. And as Molly kind of examines the body a bit, the neck has been snapped. This person has died, but they're not necessarily, it's not necessarily a masquerade breach per se. Like they're not, desanguinated. There's no bite marks or anything like that. Like it looks like somebody basically just snapped this woman's neck and threw them in a dumpster.
All right. Here's what's going to happen.
Molly points that out to Tamina.
Yes.
goes,
So
"Look."
this is what's going to happen. You're going to go somewhere. First of all, Ollie, I don't want to hear "I'm sorry" one more time. Where are the cameras?
Can we make a... Oh, did you already check that? Sorry.
It would have been in the alleyway. How secure are alleyways in Boston?
It would.
This is a genuine question.
I would say honestly, in your neighborhood, it's not very secure. You kind of live in the, you live in the pits.
So here comes
Boonies.
the next question. Fuck. You are terrible at lying. Ugh.
I mean, I could give him the Steven treatment.
I don't think we should. I think that if there's no cameras and there's no proof, and as long as
And no
Ollie can
witnesses.
keep his mouth shut and not confess anything, we just go back to the bodega and leave it as is.
Here's a question. And Molly looks over at Tamina. Tamina, you're a very intelligent woman. And I don't mean this condescendingly, but where are we?
I don't
Where are we?
make your point.
Where are we?
We are right next to Ollie's bar. That's suspicious. Even if it's just a broken neck.
Can we get it? There's no. Did you?
All right.
My-
Okay, hold on. Let me
Wait,
ask
wait,
real
wait,
quick.
wait. Did Steven bring his truck?
I mean, that's the only way
Oh,
he gets
come
around.
on, guys. I don't want to be a part of this.
We love you so much. Hey, you owe me. I helped you burn a body. And instructed you how to deal with it. She looks at Steven and she goes, Steven, I helped you before, right? in this
Yeah.
exact same situation.
All right.
Deja vu, I know.
Let's just move her to another spot. Maybe mess with her clothes, give them weird ideas, and
We could dump her in Anarch territory.
How far
There's so
from the-
many
wait,
other
wait, wait, wait.
solutions.
how far from the river are we?
Oh.
I mean, that was also
Right.
that was concrete shoe problem.
Oh.
Okay, 2 seconds.
Armani, yes. What's up?
We okay. First of all, we have a free body bag back in the bodega. Secondly,
True.
it's not that hard to stuff her in the car, put her in the body bag, throw her in the river, or something like that, as you suggested. We can do that instead of everything else that was just suggested.
I'm sorry, Kevin. What the
Don't mind
fuck
doing
were
that.
the last sentence that you said?
We could do anything. You can do that beyond everything else that was just suggested. Before everything.
No, I'm just saying we
no
need
one
to.
knows.
If we just need to move the body somewhere else so it's not near the bar. That's it. That's all we have to do. There's no masquerade breach if it didn't look like she got eaten by a vampire.
Sure. Why are we throwing her? It has no cameras and no witnesses. And no cops.
I mean, both Armani and I are kind of like Armani more so than Molly, but we dig into the underbelly of Philadelphia often. Do we know of a place that doesn't have any cops where we could maybe? Okay, we could either. Would Armani know of a place like that, or Molly would throw this out there? There's no cameras at my morgue.
Oh, that'll be great. A body dumped outside the morgue.
I burned Steven's body. What are you talking about? There's
Why
no
would we-
evidence.
Okay, sure. Let's do that.
Body was
I
found
mean,
outside
my
the
point
morgue.
is that you burned the body and Steven still got caught.
Only because he told Amelia.
Because
Yeah.
Steven, because he told himself. He told on
What?
himself that was
That's what happened?
Yes.
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 Steven!
He got pushing out himself.
Well, actually, to be fair, as soon as I killed the guy, I went straight to Amelia's place. Then I told
And
everyone.
then
And
he
ratted on
called
himself.
me.
Steven, so
See,
out
this
of
is why I
character,
don't want to be a part of.
out of character, Tamina didn't know that. She thought that somehow they found out because somebody fucked up.
Oh yeah, you didn't know.
She
Yeah.
was just like,
Yeah.
They did.
I
They did fuck up, but
get
you know
your.
what?
She's just like, get your truck, Steven. Get your
It's
truck.
already here. You were in the passenger seat. It's here.
Back in the alleyway.
I'm still okay with dumping this in Anarch territory if we can. But my problem is,
I love that idea.
the problem being is Ollie's DNA is all over this.
Then
body.
we need to burn the body. I thought we'd agreed.
I'm just
Alright,
pointing out
good
that there's options. We need to figure out what we need to do and quickly.
Let's just
Dump it in Sabat territory.
morgue. Like this is Tamina talking. Morgue. I'm agreeing to the morgue. Let's do the morgue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
She,
You
Dump.
you could go to Sabat territory and drop it off there.
I love the
No,
idea. We just
and
pull
not.
up the map of
Leah,
like, all
just
the other
leave
like
the
vampire.
South idea.
We
She
pull up a
looked-
map of all the vampire territories, and we just
Okay,
like pick one.
So
that's a
can we just get her the body into the truck?
Yeah, yeah.
While we're doing that, she looks at Ollie, find her wallet, find her phone, start figuring out who she was, who cared. That's gonna be on you. Got it?
And throw bleach on where she was in the dumpster. Like make it splash around as if somebody threw a bottle of bleach and it got everywhere.
He does
Yeah.
that like a robot.
But also put on
I
a
don't
jacket
think
while
he-
you're doing
Yeah, just do you have a hoodie?
it. And gloves.
I don't want to go back inside.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's what? Why? What's inside?
There's a ghost inside.
I
I
have
can't
enough
punch
good
those. Molly, I can't punch those. I can't punch them.
I
Armani!
Tamina is
Fine,
genuinely like
Fine, fine.
I can't deal with this.
All right,
You
I'm taking
boy-
him. I'll deal with it. You take him with you. I'll deal with it.
Okay,
You take him.
Steven, Okay, get in the truck, Ollie. Get in the truck.
Oh my god.
Steven,
Bruh, I don't want to be a part.
Steven, drive.
Steven,
Yeah.
just
I know.
drop us off. You don't have to be there any further.
Okay, cool.
Don't say shit about this in the bodega.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Ollie,
Ollie, that goes for you too, honey.
do not say anything about this if you want to live.
Trust me, if you want to live, don't say anything.
He doesn't say anything.
Like, legitimately, Tamina has absolutely zero sympathy. She doesn't care that Ollie is down about this. Like, she is so frustrated, so over this. Every fucking time. We can't go more than a handful of days without
What's our
one
humanity?
of the men in this fucking coterie losing their goddamn mind.
Hey, can you put that counter down to 0?
I'm just gonna throw this out there. When one of them lose their minds, bro, I'm gonna have a field day. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
have
no,
a
One
field
fair.
day.
versus
That's
like
valid.
17.
You're allowed
building
to.
I'm building it up. Don't worry. No, it's fine.
One
Let 'em cook.
incident versus like
Huh?
18 bajillion.
It's okay.
I count 1 for me.
I count 1 for myself as well.
Yeah.
You guys are great. I love you so much. You're
Count-
so dumb.
What? One extended one.
No,
2
it's
for
like
you.
3
Maybe you get
incidents.
2.
It's extended. They're
No.
You're
all
at like 3,
extended
baby.
from the same one.
No.
Steven has 1 incident with multiple arcs.
That sounds like multiple incidents to me. But yeah,
Okay, the same one.
we'll go to the morgue.
I run upstairs. I run up into Ollie's bar before I go, and I grab like a jacket and a pair of gloves.
Make a dexterity athletics check for me, please.
Oh god.
Just
Can
You'll figure out the ghost.
I where the veil thins?
Yeah.
I need a rouse check for it. Hang on. To kind of like try and avoid my way around whatever this ghost is.
Let's see.
Intelligence
There-
Oblivion. Intelligence. Oh, roll. 4, which is
Ooh,
a difficulty of 3. So.
So you can tell that the veil is insanely thin here.
Ugh.
This is a crazy thin veil. Something awful happened here.
Great. And then I'm gonna activate Oblivion Sight. So I can
Oblivion Sight,
actually
okay.
see. Yeah.
As you activate Oblivion Sight, you do see a man. You see kind of like he was trying to. You see he was about to pick up another plate to throw at you. He's definitely wearing some older clothes, probably, like turn of the century, like, maybe like late 1800s kind of clothes. The big thing is you notice some things about him. He does have kind of like the telltale sides of like a dead person. He's got like the dark circles under his eyes. He has, but also I think you see, I believe it is kind of bruising around his neck, as well as he is on fire.
Oh, lovely.
And you see this guy. He kind of looks like this.
Cool. She's gonna pretend like she doesn't see him because specifically, ghosts don't know that I can see them. They do not automatically realize when a vampire spots them. So she's gonna pretend like she hasn't seen him yet, just to see, like, because she's trying to like just get in, grab his stuff, and like leave.
Yeah, if you ignore him, another plate comes at you. I need a dexterity athletics check for me.
Okay, Dex Athletic. That's gonna be poor. I cannot wait. Nope. I get fucked up in the
Go
face
ahead.
by a plate.
Yeah, you get smacked in the face with the plate. Go ahead and take a point of superficial damage.
That's a half point, right?
So
Or is
you
it-
can't have one, so it's just one.
Okay.
It's like a cross through it, right?
Huh?
No, it's
It's
the
like
full one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's superficial damage. She looks directly at him, and she goes, "I don't got fucking time for you right now. I'll come back and deal with you later." And she like runs past.
I think you hear the cabinet slam, but
Yeah.
you're able to run past, and that is kind of where we'll end off. Just a very pissed off ghost today.
Whatever. At least he knows I can see him.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it's not me this time, guys.
Why is it always me? Why?
Because you're the ghost whisperer, Molly.
You are You are Jennifer Loves.
Look, Molly, here's the thing. You picked seriously one of the most practical professions any of us picked. You're gonna be involved all the time.
I chose violinist.
Bruh, I chose Amazon.
Influencer violinist.
Influencer violinist.
Like I love Molly. She's a great character. I'm just saying, you chose this life.
I know.
All right.
I thought